77 south for 42 miles.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are coming to you right now from Parkersburg, West Virginia. Just getting on 77 south. We're going to head down towards Charleston a little ways. There is a mesoscale discussion out for a severe watch likely around Charleston. Ooh, that dude is flying.
Yes, he is.
Tristan. Storm Chaser Tristan's watching us today. Hey, Tristan.
I haven't seen you the last couple of times. Sweet.
We've been watching all of these models and radar, watching the SPC, and I don't think anyone knows what it's going to do.
Yeah, right.
Like all the storms lately. How's everyone doing today? Tristan said he'll be back on in about an hour. We'll be here.
Yeah, right now we're just trying to head south. I got some cells that are coming out of eastern Kentucky and eastern Tennessee up towards the Charleston area. The area that they've been talking all day, the enhanced, has a big rain shield over it, and I don't think much is going to happen there. So we're going to go down looking for these guys that are a little more cellular looking, see if we can get on anything they're doing. One of them is is that a special weather statement or a warning on that one in Kentucky now?
There was a special weather statement.
Down near Ryan Hall, y'all. I think that's down near Pikeville, down that area.
It is. It's coming right at Pikeville. It's a special weather statement. "40-mile-an-hour gusts and half-inch hail."
Well, we're real excited to have everybody along today. Thanks to everybody's support, we now are able to have memberships and have supers. So if anybody's interested in any of those, please check them out on our page or on the channel. That would be awesome. And all that support's super, super greatly appreciated.
There's different perks at the different levels, but if you become a member, even at the basic level, you get cool emojis and get badges for how long you've been a member.
And you get some priority in the chat.
Thank you so much, Tristan. Before I go, everyone keep supporting them. Thank you.
Thank you.
That is very much appreciated. Anybody's support, even if you just subscribe to our channel, that means so much to us.
Subscriptions and likes and all that stuff means a ton to us. The memberships are just an extra bonus for sure. We really, really, really appreciate them because that helps curtail the cost of doing this for you a little bit. But we'll still be doing it no matter what.
Hey, Meowsaurus. How are you doing today?
Good to see you.
There's a good base on that.
Yeah, it is. That's the thing, even these things could do something if they really wanted to, but I think we need to look definitely more at these cellular things down here a little further. Here I'm being a hypocrite. Driving down the left lane.
I say we get down to halfway down to Charleston and relook at everything.
Yep. I'm keeping an eye on the radar over here. If that air down here is still in the 70s and dew points in the 60s, that's the fuel for those. That's for sure. crazy thing too, with all the traveling that we do and I have done I have never been on this section of road ever.
Allosaurus, we are chasing in West Virginia. Right now we're heading down 77 south towards Charleston. There was a mesoscale discussion that came out a little while ago, talking about a watch likely for Charleston area and south, like southern West Virginia and into Kentucky. I don't think we're going as far as Kentucky today. Just don't have the time for that. But
yeah, I mean, if we have to, we have to. We'll see.
Hi, French toast. These storms are conditional. They have the right ingredients, but they are here.
They look like they might be trying to do
Just like every storm this year has been conditional.
Yeah.
And they're so hard to predict and forecast. And going storm chasing next week. That's awesome. Where are you guys going? Where are you headed to? I know the day 5 looks awesome. They're already talking about an enhanced risk out in Oklahoma, Kansas area, but not us.
Yeah, we won't be able to make that one. We only got 2 days off. We get done Monday morning. I don't think we'll make it to Oklahoma by Monday afternoon.
No.
I see a blue sky spot ahead.
That's what we need. We need that sun to come through and heat things up.
Yep. I will say this, heading this direction, I don't like the terrain at all. Absolutely horrific down here. But this will definitely be one of those you try to, if you see something's going to cross an interstate, you just try to bolt down the interstate, watch it cross, and then look for your next target, because you aren't chasing much of anything here. I don't even know if there's any good spots where you can, like, try to get back ahead of it. We'll see, though. Let's see what's going to happen here.
Thank you, Jillian. Hello, Patrick. Hope you're doing well today. Coming from Northern Ontario.
Oh, awesome. I feel like Northern Ontario doesn't see too much severe weather. They still get it, but I feel like West gets a little more, like out in Manitoba and Saskatchewan. Kind of like we are.
Still haven't put a watch out yet. They still have snow up there.
Oh, wow.
Lord. I hate snow anymore. Getting too old for that. Too cold.
Yep.
It's bad on my bones.
Although we like the lake effect events sometimes. They're kind of fun. Seeing the thunder snow. We had our mega thunder snow event this last year.
Yeah, that was cool.
About 8
Still
of
too
them.
cold. If the new models came out on Pivotal Weather.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely
that was
like
better.
the looks of the sky down here better for what we're looking for.
for not so bad weather for all the people around. Anyone that lives in these areas, I want you to get spared. We're out to report it and warn everybody and help if we need to.
Yeah, maybe we should see what the National Weather Service Charleston number in our.
I will find it. Give me a few. I'm gonna check them out.
Especially in this area. Sometimes stuff the radar will miss it because it's stuff. It was 66 degrees where we were. Right now it's down to 63 with this rain. But I think the dew points are up pretty high. So I know this area was going to be in the 60s, so we might have dang near full total saturation of the air. So we're gonna, as everybody knows, we always stop at a Love's somewhere along the line. There's one halfway between Parkersburg and Charleston. We're gonna stop there real quick, look at everything, and like double top off the plenty of fuel, especially if we get out in the middle of nowhere land.
Oh, I can't with some people.
But we are going to stop there. We'll maybe get some real readings, see what the actual air is doing. I see some sun ahead of us. That's exciting. Not all day, but we'll try to keep you connected.
And if we lose you, we will come back.
Yeah.
Even if we have to start a new stream.
So happy to have everybody along. We're kind of excited today. We went over our 1,000 members and got all of our stuff going now. Our memberships and our emojis and everything. So check them all out. Hopefully you like it. Got any suggestions, throw them in the comments and stuff. We will be doing probably a video here sometime soon to do that the raffle to get somebody to ride along with us on the chase. We'll let you know when that's coming. Love sign, exit 132. Oh, they even got a dog park. I can go play for a little bit.
Where are you going storm chasing, Glendale? French toast.
real lucky just lately being able to get on a lot of these chases. But we'll see what the future holds for us. Got our chasecation coming up in May, though. It's not too long away now.
Nope, about a month.
I think
we'll be heading out to the plains more than likely.
Seems like all the chasers are getting excited about next Monday. Looks like the first dry line set up in Texas, Oklahoma. We unfortunately will be unable to attend. Haven't quite reached the point of being able to go whenever and wherever we want. Still gotta go to work. Try to do what we can, for sure. These storms are like kind of lining up trying to do something. Stuff in her, just hooking stuff up. That one just got either a special statement or a warning coming just south of Charleston.
Let me look.
That, to me, it looks brighter. It looks like that might be a warning.
Nope. Special weather statement. Wind gust up to 40 and pea-sized hail. I think you gotta let it mature a little bit and we might get something out of it. So I don't think we need to go clear down into Charleston because east of Charleston. So
yeah.
Charleston has the good east-west road out of it, but I think it's going to be there before we get there.
Yeah, I think so. We'll see what those guys behind it are doing too. That's all we can do.
We're going to hit some stuff here coming up into Ripley. Yeah, there are multiple days. It's spring. You're going to have a lot of severe weather, multiple days in a row, different areas. Nikki Roberts is watching. She said, be safe. Thank you, Nikki.
Thank you, Nikki.
Yeah, they're coming into the right fuel.
That's what I'm hoping.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
West Virginia is horrible chasing. It's the hills, the road network,
Yep.
the trees.
It's all bad. All bad. Definitely got some lowering right here, huh? How
Yeah.
low all these clouds are.
That's what's coming up to us next. You saw that in the Ravens.
Yeah, I see that. I wonder if this is like those high heat, the warm, moist air pushing up north. This is the head of it. Definitely some low clouds.
Gonna be hitting some rain here.
Yep. Looks like a little line that we're going to have to follow along.
Yeah. So I think we need to get east a little bit. Where are we going to put off this watch?
Maybe not.
Is that watch likely? It's been an hour.
Yeah, it's a little weird. Huh?
We are just north of Charleston, West Virginia, Nikki. Earl, we are in West Virginia, just north of Charleston. They put out a mesoscale discussion about an hour ago for a watch likely in this area and to the south, southwest, more like Kentucky, southern West Virginia. So we're heading into that area now. There is some clear skies where we're heading. With some heating. The dew points are in the 60s, temps are in the 70s, so all the ingredients are there. So we're gonna stop at a Love's down here and take a look at the models again.
I don't know, should we stop or should we keep pushing towards? I feel like Charleston, just with it, like Interstate 64 might be our to go back and forth if we need to get in front of anything.
Might want to go west a little bit.
That's what I was thinking, get the 60, or at least close to where 64 is at the side. Like you said, I don't know about that first one. I don't know if we can get ahead of that one or not, although it's kind of coming, it was coming towards us, but now it looks like it's veering a little further east. But it doesn't, I mean, none of them look super impressive yet, but
head west a little bit over towards Huntington. I mean, we don't have to go as far as Huntington. Just into that clear air. That's where all of this stuff is coming.
that one big cluster.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep gaining some strength too.
Yeah, there's some cells back behind this cluster too. Like, this is very super cell. Well, maybe.
I mean, there isn't a whole lot you can do south of there anyhow. Like, I mean, the only decent road is 119, kind of runs southwest out of Charleston for a while, and then it gets crappy too. But then the east-west is kind of that's what you want to have. There ain't nothing east-west then for all the way down to 81.
There's some rotation on that storm coming up to Charleston.
The closest
It has a
one?
special weather statement.
Yeah, there it is. That's the little. Is that the little guy? Is that Norm Smith heading for it?
What's that?
Is that Norm Smith heading for that one too? He was on it.
Well, it's going to go northeast of him.
Yeah, over 64.
Yeah.
I wonder if we can get down to it. Let's try to maybe get to that guy. I'll just head straight down to this and get on the 64.
Judy, it looks like you might have some severe weather possible. I'm doubting you're going to get any tornado threat clear up at I-80 in western PA, but
we don't know what these guys are going to do when they come
yeah,
up
we
that
don't
way.
know.
I feel like most of that kind of fuel will be gone by then. You might get a lot of heavy rain.
And it's so saturated right now. There's no breaks in the clouds for the sun to come through and warm things up and destabilize the air. So I think you're going to be okay.
Yeah, I think this area down, basically Charleston and
Meade
south,
County, Kentucky.
are going to be the ones.
If you're in eastern Kentucky, you need to be on the lookout for things coming your way later this evening. They're talking about a possibility of a spin-up tornado or two. Hi, Davey. We are in close to Charleston, West Virginia right now. We're heading south. There's a few cells coming up. There's one that is going to be coming into Charleston that has a special weather statement on it, and it does have rotation. It's not the greatest rotation. It's not super tight, but
it's something.
But you're saying there's a chance.
I am saying there's a chance. Oh, yeah. It was a little better in the last scan.
Nope, it's still better.
Oh, yeah. What'd you do there with
Oh, you're welcome, Judy. Different super res versus the storm relative.
Okay.
And it says it's heading northwest now.
That was it?
I don't know. It is like every storm we've encountered this year. It's heading straight north more than anything.
Right
Yes,
downtown.
we are in the jungle, like Logan said earlier.
Yeah, well.
You can see we're in the jungle. Nothing but mountains and trees and horrible road networks.
And if there's anywhere up near Charleston Airport, look, as I tell you, it's on top of a hill.
That was our idea, Boost Traveler. We're probably heading 64 west out of Charleston.
Yeah,
County Road 21 south.
There's a lot of
toward
clearing down there right now, so
you're good to pass up loves.
you may get some storms. I wouldn't think anything crazy. There's not a big chance for tornadoes or anything up. This year has been crazy. Wherever they don't call for tornadoes is where they happen.
Right.
The day of all the Ohio tornadoes, they weren't really calling for tornadoes in that area that day, but you never know. put out a watch. Thanks, Wendy.
I'll just do 64 west for a little ways and see. I don't think we got to get very far west.
Weak. No. Got some clearing skies. Booze Traveler. We've been watching the models since 7 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, but don't like chasing you, not at all.
I figured that's what you meant, Fish Traveler. I figured you meant Rhino. UK's watching.
Jumping on and we reached some milestones with this channel, so just if you get a chance, check out, you can become members and to help support us. We really appreciate that. We got a couple people already. We'll be putting out some members only content and stuff, but you get little extras like priority in the chat, some emojis and things like that.
Yes, some
Guru, and you got some suggestions, throw them in the comments. We'll appreciate any help.
Hi, Ian. Welcome. Columbus, we were just chasing there a couple days ago.
Yep. Now we're driving away from it.
And we're sorry about the sketch.
We definitely do what we can. Sad part, there's a tower right there. But that's
Hi, Miss Pittsburgh. See, sketchy internet again. Hi, Miss Pittsburgh. Good to see you back again. Thank you.
We're so excited to have everybody on.
And if we do lose you, we will come back.
Yes.
Promise. Even if I have to start a new stream if it cuts out too long.
Cells that are starting to fire up here just south of Charleston, those are the ones we're keeping an eye on. They got a mesoscale discussion out that they have never put a watch out. They said 80% likelihood of putting a watch, but they never did. Don't know what's going on with that, but those are the cells we're aiming for. If you look, if you're checking radar and stuff, they're the ones that are south of Charleston. Another story. A lot of West Virginia chasing, the best thing you can do is kind of pick if the storms are moving north or south to north like they are today, you just find an east-west route so that you can try to get out in front of them and watch them come by, and then you find the next one. That's pretty much how it's going to work. You know, if we get something good going, and we can try to follow it best we can. But
we do use a cell phone for our stream, but we do have a hotspot through FirstNet AT&T.
So you're better at answering questions. I can't read.
South Central Ohio, you may get some severe weather. Looks like you have a lot of rain coming in right now. If it clears out, the atmosphere destabilizes. You might get some storms later this evening. You never know, there could be a spin-up tornado, but right now the mesoscale discussion's talking about southern West Virginia into eastern Kentucky. And we cut out. It's cutting out. I apologize if anybody didn't hear me.
Should get a little better here soon. We're getting close to Charleston, so.
Hi, Pixel. Glad to see you back.
One of our big fans. On their way to super fan status.
Yes, we use a mobile hotspot. It works pretty well, but when you're in West Virginia, nothing works. You're in between these mountains, in the valleys and trees. It's horrible. It's horrible for chasing. It's horrible for road networks. It's horrible for cell service.
And honestly,
Thank you, Laura.
We have the best cell service for West Virginia, and it's still sketchy.
John Hype says, come to Huntington. We're sort of heading that way. We're going into Charleston and we're going to head west.
If something comes up in that area, we'll be heading over there. Right now, it seems like they're all kind of lining up south of Charleston though, right now.
The phone has a vibration. Could be these roads too. Let me.
Yeah, the roads are a little bumpy here too. I do see it vibrating a little though.
I know. There's not much I can do about it. It's on a good mount.
Yeah, that may just be these roads, and right now we are at highway speed, so we can get her slowed down a little bit. Yeah, I don't know if anything needs tightened down a little bit or not. The only one you can tighten would be the top. Although I feel the vibration in the
Yeah.
so unfortunately, not a whole lot we can probably do about that.
Hi, Jean. Thanks for watching. Yeah, we have AT&T. Our mobile hotspot is through AT&T FirstNet because we are both first responders, so we get the FirstNet. Less likely to cut out, but it's West Virginia. As you can see, we're in between two hills, and that's the entire state.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much all the roads follow valleys, river valleys and stuff, and creek valleys.
Hi, Jaden. Jaden's watching. Near Conneaut. I went to Teal College. Yes, Pixel, we did see the eclipse. We were in northwestern Ohio. We were in the path of totality. We did a live, but the video stream didn't actually catch the full.
I mean, it doesn't. Yeah, just the camera tries to gather too much light, and it doesn't get the full effect of it. But
yes, we are near the Hatfield to McCoy's.
Yeah, not too far. That's an area we don't even want to try to get into to chase because it is definitely.
Hi from the Netherlands.
Hey, same person?
No.
No. Sweet.
Hi, Matuming. That's one of my favorite places to go see the carp.
All the carp coming up.
Fort Smith, Ohio. We were out near there the other day. Pittsburgh. Bunch of people watching from Pittsburgh. That's
awesome.
Where we're actually from. We are just about 40 miles southeast of Pittsburgh in Westmoreland County. Pixel went up to the spillway at Pymatuming to watch the eclipse. That'd have been a good, that'd have been a good area. Yeah, like I said, I went to school up there. I went to Teal College. Is there going to be around Akron, Ohio?
I think there's going to be a lot of rain. I don't know if anything's severe up that way. There is a huge rain shield coming up through southern Ohio now, but I don't know if anything with it's going to end up severe.
Camping Mom Life. I think you used to watch us back when we started our channel.
Oh, yeah.
From Southern California. Kylie said that the best fishing, cousin had a camp there. Marion Ohio.
Giving everybody the shout outs.
New York, just east of Syracuse. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Give us a like. That really helps us, supports us. If you feel it necessary, we just started memberships. We just got enough subscribers to start memberships. So we have two different levels. We have basic and a premium. There's going to be content on those that isn't able to be viewed just through the subscription. We're going to have like members live. We're going to have members only chat. So when we do the members live, like we figured on our way home from the chases and stuff, when we used to stay on and talk to everybody all night, that's when we'll shut the stream down, but we'll go to a members only live and be able to talk to them. It's more personable instead of keeping everybody on for hours being bored.
Oh, they must like it if they stay on.
Yeah, true. They must like it. So, yeah, in the basic chat, too, you get badges. Well, you get them in both, but you get badges that show how long you've been a member. There's levels 1 through 6, I believe.
We did 6 levels.
And
I think it's like up to
you check
after
out
2 years, I'll let you tell them.
Thank you, Texas Mafia boys. Yes, so the badges are actually the different levels of thunderstorms. We started general thunderstorm risk all the way up to high. So the longer you're a member, the higher badge you get.
Yeah.
And then we have emojis also for like storm emojis that you can use in the chat if you're a member. Oh, thank you, Judy. Right now we're not in Ohio, Jay. We are in West Virginia. It's part of the Ohio Valley. We are just north of Charleston, and then we're going to be heading west. So we might end up back in West Virginia. I'm sorry, in Ohio at some point. I don't know. Depends where the storms are.
There's one storm that's really getting kind of its act together on the east side of
Ren
the
and
cluster.
Stimpy. Ren and Stimpy. Got you hooked up on here, watch you all the time. We can't stop here. It's bat country. Yes. Chasing in the trees sucks. It's just as bad if you go down into like Dixie Alley in like Alabama and Georgia and Mississippi. It's trees, but at least there's no hills.
They have like a road grid.
Yeah, they don't have mountains. Like West Virginia is, the mountain state for a reason.
And West Virginia has very few, because the mountains run north-south, there's very few good east-west roads. So that's a big problem you run into. Like when we were chasing here last summer, everything was coming across what we call the Interstate 79 corridor. Like literally, there's no way to go east or west that's anything a little bit quick. There's like 100 miles. If you wanted to chase something, it'd have to be following one of those good roads or you're done. Because, the storms are moving at 40 mile an hour, but the best you can do is like 30. So you never can keep up with them. So that's kind of like West Virginia chasing is find something they're going to be crossing and just kind of ping pong back and forth to try to get in front of them. And we're getting down here to I-64 and we're going to watch this mess that's coming at us. It's got all kinds of
special weather statements
with it, but I really like that one cell down on the southeast side of
the Elkhorn City.
Yeah. I don't know
nice.
where it's going to go to, though. So we'll do what we can with them. real quick here in Charleston.
Oh, it's
somewhere.
spinning.
Is that one?
That's cell down in Elkhorn City.
Oh, that's the guy. Man, that ain't nowhere near.
That's down in Kentucky. We would, I mean, I don't.
Yeah, we don't have a chance getting down that way.
No.
I mean, I'll look at it when we get down here. I will probably stop again and top off the fuel and everything in Charleston. And then
Josh said he's awake, unfortunately, and it did storm there.
That's not much sleep, bud.
Yeah, maybe you can get some more in a little bit.
Where do we going?
Huh.
I don't know where to go.
I won't be able to tell you if the power comes on down there. I know some big storms just rolled through Pikeville area where he's based out of, but I won't know for sure if the power. We're not going that far south. There's a little cell. It's coming up. Might have to go east on 77 for that cell.
Yeah, that's. I think I might hang just in the Charleston area for a hot second.
That's fine.
So that we can decide which way to go.
It's spinning. That's rotation.
Yeah. All the spinning's happening way south of here. Out Never Land.
Watching us from Ryan's stream because it's down.
No good. You probably lost power.
That's what they're saying. They said let us know if he gets power back. I don't have any way to know that.
Yeah, we'd have to figure out the same way you would watching it. But Connie's watching. She watches our stream so she can read your comments better and respond quicker. Truck stop.
Cheyenne, Wyoming.
We've been out near there chasing. Not horribly far. Laskinogallala, Nebraska.
Josh, I'm going to be sending you a message.
This is what's left of that first storm that we were watching. deciding where to go down here.
But guys, I'm looking at maps and models and radars, so bear with us.
Getting into the heavier, thicker stuff here. This would be the first storm that we were kind of targeting. What's left of it, it kind of died a little bit. So we're going to keep on watching all this stuff and see.
Yeah, this is not good. It's going to take all the energy out of the air.
Which way to go? We should go east or west, or Duck says go a little bit east. Getting up here. Charleston. Sorry, we're not keeping up so good with the chat right at the moment. Bonnie's looking at some stuff real quick, and obviously I'm paying attention to driving because a lot of crappy conditions right now. Oh yeah.
We're just coming into Charleston area.
Major ponding on the roads here. Got it. This is like I said, the storm we were targeting earlier coming through. We're going to get through it and keep looking at those storms coming up south of Charleston. I feel like I want to get on the east side of them. I feel like that's where they're pulling their energy from. So we're going to see if we can do that. Maybe head a little bit down towards Beckley. Not at a very fast pace.
That storm down there where Norm is, he's got a special weather statement on it too.
Where's that?
Straight down 77. It's going to cross very soon.
Near Beckley or?
Maine. It's not quite as far as Beckley.
Okay. I'm just going to keep heading that way then for now. Taking my time.
Yeah.
These are raining pretty hard. Welcome to the beautiful city of Charleston, West Virginia, which you can barely see. State capital somewhere right in that view.
Thank you, Josh.
Oh my.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be part of the problem today, flash flooding.
Yeah, right. Heavy ponding on the road.
Cincinnati.
Get by this guy here. Get out of his spray. Well, there's definitely humidity in the air.
A little bit. forgot to put out a watch.
Yeah, they were like, never mind. It's not bad.
Maybe. We have someone watching from Sweden. I love it.
Sweden and the Netherlands. That plane over there is going to pawn me bad. This truck, he got his floaties on. He's going to go by.
Cincinnati. I don't think you're going to get anything too... But it doesn't look like it's going to be too bad.
No.
Hello, Savannah. Thanks for watching.
We're heading right for that one other guy, that one that you were talking about.
Yep,
Is it rotating or anything?
it is.
It's just a little guy.
Yeah, but it's rotating.
Heading right into it. I'm going to zoom in on her a bit there. Got lightning on it, dude.
Wait, is that the same one you're looking at? Oh, no. That one's rotating a lot, too.
Yeah, it is. Let's see here.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's keep going towards it. That's something to be looking at.
We are not in Ohio. We are in the Ohio Valley.
Actually, we're not even in the Ohio
Yeah,
Valley
I guess
anymore.
we're not anymore.
We're in the Kanawha Valley.
Yeah, we are in West Virginia, in Charleston. Our plan was to stay in the Ohio Valley, but weather changes. The weather forecasts change all the time.
Yeah, everything they were forecasting for enhanced, a big shield of rain just came up over and I think pretty much took the energy out of the air. Now I think everything's going to be a little bit further east of it. And we weren't waiting around this time. We were going to be aggressive and come after it. So.
We were going to head towards Huntington, but there's more storms seem to be firing
on the east
side coming up. Going to be crossing 77 down near Escadale. Very shortly it'll be crossing and they'll be heading east.
Yeah, just southeast of Chesapeake be on the watch.
But there are some other storms
that Pratt in the area
all on the
too.
east side of this under special weather statements. They're all rotating. So I think we need to get south and east. I don't know where we'll go east at though.
64 goes east. I think we need to go further east. Actually 64 and 77 split. 77 goes south, 64 goes east.
I don't think we want to go clear down to Beckley. No.
Okay. Well, then.
These storms are all going to be west of Beckley. They're heading northeast. Yeah, I feel
wind's
that.
really picking up.
Actually, we're on I-77 South.
I'm just going to keep heading towards that circulation. We're going to probably be just a little behind.
Northern Kentucky, where at? Are you talking about like central, north central, or northeastern Kentucky? Because northeastern Kentucky is not looking so hot right now.
It seems like basically all of eastern Kentucky is in the crosshairs right now. There was stuff coming like out of Knoxville and not correct in that.
What's that?
Stuff was coming out of Knoxville, so eastern Kentucky's all kind of in the crosshairs.
Yeah.
All the way up into here, this area.
Yes. probably gonna, this front little storm is probably heading towards Montgomery or Houston.
Yeah, I'm looking close in. I got a Pratt. It's near between Chesapeake and Pratt.
I'm not seeing that. I'm looking at maps.
Okay. I'm just looking at radar. Getting down that way. I'd love to put my 360 up. Might try to do that real quick down here somewhere. What's up? Too much? Weird cloud. You see that? That's a line. Is that a base that we're looking at?
Yeah, I think it is a base. Hey, Chubbs!
Superfan Chubbs! Awesome
We
to
are
see
in
you
West
on here.
Virginia. Whoever's asking where we are.
We're just southeast of Charleston, going after a rotating storm. Just southeast of Charleston. I think we got the base of it in our crosshairs right here.
Now, if you can see past that mountain.
Yeah, right? Welcome to West Virginia chasing, folks. This is kind of what it's like chasing at home for us, too. Same type of situation. Maybe a little better road network. The mountains aren't quite as steep. You don't need a billy goat. I wonder if there's an exit up here real quick that I can hop off and back on. There's Trooper. Ask him if we can get an escort.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll get right on that.
Just think. If I'd have did what I was supposed, I could have been retired from that, doing this full time now. Alright, I'm going to jump off at this Chesapeake exit just quick enough to throw my 360 up. Because I like the views that we're getting right now. I feel like we're kind of coming into a notch.
We are, looks like we're so close to the radar though right here. It's hard to tell. I'm going to try and get to another radar and see what we got. Josh, are you still watching on here?
I don't even know what other radar would be good for clear down here. You're probably looking down into Kentucky or Virginia. Blacksburg, Virginia, maybe. I don't know if we can see up over the mountains or not.
Probably nope. That's horrible.
Part of that area. 1 mile, I got time to pass this guy. Wasn't sure if that was the 1 mile sign or the half mile sign, but
We are not accepting anybody onto our team right now, unfortunately. We just keep it with our family. We do take ride-alongs every once in a while, but they're close family or friends. But because we've reached the 1,000 subscriber mark, we are going to be having a drawing for someone to do a storm chase with us. The only thing is, yep, we're going to make a video about the raffle, and you let us know if you want to be in it. And the only thing is we ask is you get to us, whether it's meeting us on the way or getting up to where we are. Because like if you live in Florida, we can't come pick you up or fly you up just for a storm chase. But if we're going somewhere and you live in between, you can meet us or however you want to do that.
Just a real quick dive off here to throw my 360 camera on the roof. Literally, it'll take me a half a second here. I'll drop my phone right out the window door here.
Sorry I'm not able to keep up with all the comments. We're really checking radar and maps, and we are in West Virginia, Gary. We are right between. We are in Charleston, West Virginia.
Good to go.
It is beautiful here, Savannah. It really is. West Virginia used to be like our second home. Every chance we got, we would come down for a ride or just stay for a couple days camping. In fact, Chris and I went on our first date in West Virginia to Dolly Sods for a sunrise, and then we got engaged there.
I don't know if I'll trip this light or not. Sitting here. Since I'm kind of in the middle. That rotation just crossed right in front of us up here.
Really?
Yeah, it's broader. It's not as tight as it was, but it's still rotating a little bit. We may never get the green light,
No,
though.
we've never used the E-wall.
Base right in front of us. That's the base of that storm. Got a little bit of a wall cloud, it looks like, with it.
Yeah, it does.
I don't even have a statement or anything on it right now, but it's definitely got some rotation and stuff with it. Broad.
Josh said Western West Virginia. Right now the storms are coming up on the east side of the system.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to go too much further. I just want to go by.
Yeah, we want to find somewhere down here to pull off and
kind of do
take
a
a better
flyby
look.
This guy and try to find something. I definitely like the looks of the air over here better, you know.
The one down south of us went severe warned. It's actually going to go straight into Charleston eventually.
Wonderful.
Oh, but it's a nice looking cell.
Maybe we'll get up to the next exit over here and take a look at maybe going back and finding something that's up on a hill looking south over Charleston. Maybe.
Yeah, it'll be a little bit west of where we are right now.
Okay.
If it holds together.
We talking like soon, or we have a little bit of time?
Oh, we have a little bit of time.
Okay.
It's definitely rotating.
I've been kind of watching this one, like, just keeping a real good close look on
It's
it.
down near Phelps, Kentucky. Just across the border.
Gotcha.
It's very southern West Virginia. Horrible area to chase in.
All of this is.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, honestly, your interstates are almost some of your better because at least you do know they tend to have a little bit more opening around them. But yeah, everybody, this
appreciate that.
On this little storm that we're blowing by. Might just jump off at this next
We
exit.
were up near Ravenswood, yes. Marmot, West Virginia. Have we ever been through Marmot?
I don't know. Jeez, it's real low over here.
I know, I'm looking at that.
I don't think I'm going to go much further east.
No, because
just
this
jump.
other stuff coming up is going to be better.
We'll jump off at this exit, see if we got anywhere we can look over there. Watch it go across the mountains. Still pretty cool. Look at that sun though out ahead of this. Clear air. Yeah, we're definitely going to take a look here, folks, and see what's the happenings here. I feel like this exit's going to be like in a horrible spot.
Yes, King James, I've been looking at my maps on my phone. Thanks, Chubbs. You're one of our very first followers on here, subscribers.
Chubbs is one of our goats,
Yep.
greatest of all time.
And he's a super fan, and he is like original and
Yeah.
one of our best fans.
Chubbs is one of our OGs. We like our OGs. Let's see, where can we go here? How about right here?
It's very close to that exit.
Yeah, we're gonna fix that.
Until this trooper comes over here and goes, "What are you doing?"
It's chasing storms. That's
Smithers
the Smithers
Police.
police. Yeah, we should be alright right there. I'm gonna take a quick look at stuff here. Because I haven't had a chance to really look at anything major.
Thank you, Tracy. Appreciate it. And Lincoln Lawman. We love Boone, North Carolina. It's one of our favorite areas in the country. Yes, Tristan, you're one of the OGs too.
Absolutely.
We appreciate you. I remember you watching when we were chasing down in Texas last year.
That one that's rotating down near Phelps is kind of coming right this way.
Well, you got that right, Lincoln. There has been a huge population growth down there. We've been down to Brown Mountain area several times, and it's beautiful. And what was the Blowing Rock?
Yeah, Blowing
Oh,
Rock.
that was beautiful there. Booze Traveler said, go up to the Truck Yeager Airport in Charleston. It's on top of the mountain. You should be able to see a long ways all the way around you.
That's what I was kind of thinking.
Well, hopefully everyone stays safe up there, Tristan. Apologize, everybody. Joshua will talk to you the best he can, but we're looking at models, maps, radars, trying to figure out where we're going to head to.
Because another part of here is definitely trying to find somewhere you can see anything.
Yes.
So that's an added part of the equation when you're trying to chase down in
Chuck
this area.
Yeager Airport. Exit 99.
Yeah, I'm debating that. Like, the thing is I think it might be all like socked in with rain here real shortly without looking at that radar. They just warned that one out further again. Old Phelps coming at us.
I told you, it has rotation, good rotation on it.
That's where it's heading right for. Whitesville. Like the whites of West Virginia.
Oh, that was an interesting documentary. Any of you from West Virginia?
Norman Smith's just up the road here, still watching that storm, I think, that went by. He's probably doing the same thing we are.
Anywhere between Charleston and Huntington's good service roads and more open.
Our storm, though, is there anywhere high around like Eskdale or somewhere down there off 77?
Maybe they'll be able to tell you. Spring Hill Cemetery off Farnsworth Drive in Charleston should give you a good vantage point.
Does anybody know if there's anything down further down 64, 77 towards Beckley?
I think Beckley's too far south.
I'm not going to Beckley. I'm asking if anything between here and there has like a good view. Anywhere down like in the Whitaker, Burnwell, Kingston area, somewhere in that area, Eskdale. There's got to be something up on top of a mountain. I see a huge quarry. I wonder if that's... There's a rest area. Where's that on the... What's the view from there look like? Mountains, 360 degrees.
Okay, what's this say? Hold on. Yes, once you leave Charleston on 64 West, the land gets much flatter and very few hills whatsoever. But you have to get about 18 miles away from Charleston on 64 when it levels out to where you can see.
Yeah, we know that area. The problem is all the storms are going to be east of Charleston. I say let's just keep rolling down 64 a little ways. I don't want to get them too far. But let's see if there's anything down in the Eskdale area that's...
Boo said don't come towards Beckley. Go towards Huntington out of Charleston for about 15 to 18 miles and you're out of the mountains.
That won't be near any of the
Unfortunately,
storms.
that's not where the storms are firing right now and where the ingredients are good.
Need to try to find something down around that Eskdale.
Bruce Knob and Elkins, Virginia.
We know Spruce Knob like the back of our hand. All right, you ready to go, Mama?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
Hi, car.
a little ways down
Thank
here
you very much. Appreciate it.
and see what we can find.
Farther south, off 6477 will get you lots of small winding roads and valleys.
Yeah, we know. Is there anything that goes up over any of the mountains in this area or up top?
No. Everybody's saying no.
Great. Deal with
Sit
it wherever
somewhere.
it is. We'll give her a whirl here and see what we find. And we understand it's tough down this way, but the storm that we're looking at's coming right at us right now, so I want to get just a little tiny bit east of it, and with a better view than what we have.
Unfortunately,
I mean,
let's
honestly,
hope it doesn't make a right turn.
yeah. I don't think anything's going to do anything too huge today. Over on that road over there, whatever's on the other side of that valley wouldn't be horrible once it gets up
North
this way.
Smith is in Montgomery.
We'll keep a looking though. This is one place we'll definitely take the help, is when we're trying to find spots to see anything from.
Yeah, unfortunately, the good storms will be east of Huntington. We won't be able to see them.
All right.
Hawks Nest State Park outside of Ansted.
Yeah, that's further east here. That's over towards Oak Hill and stuff. That would be a good view. I don't know.
It's coming straight north at us right now.
Yeah, we'll look.
I mean...
Am I right on that X-Dale, like being probably in a decent spot?
It's a decent spot, but it's...
Whether we can see anything,
yeah,
that's a whole other story.
That's the issue. I mean, it... That...
That's an easy pass, only 2, right?
Yeah.
You know, well, West Virginia toll booths basically smashed onto a cliff. Oh, chasing in West Virginia, love it. Love it. It's a challenge, that's for sure. It is definitely a challenge, to say the least.
I mean, I don't even know where you're going to right now.
Not me either. I mean, we can always come back. I'm just going to go like one exit. See what we got. And we got to go, watch that one go away, go by.
To add what Josh was saying, we now have memberships on our channel if you'd like to join. There's 2 levels, but it gets you some more perks that aren't available to just the subscribers. There's like members only chat, there's members only live videos, things like that. There's emojis you can use. Hi, Landon.
Is that Landon, our Landon?
Yes, Alicia, 1,000,000%. Chasing anything in West Virginia is a challenge. Yep. We have chased here before.
And Landon chased here with us, and
yeah,
he knows
Landon
how much
was
fun
here.
it is.
Yeah, it's not fun, and yeah, so if you want to join the membership that supports us and what we do, gets us gas money for now, a little bit at a time. I mean, we don't start getting paid till we reach a certain amount.
But all those memberships help out a ton.
Yes. It gets us doing this more.
One more exit or this exit.
We'd like to do it full time, but right now we have to work full time at our jobs. We're both paramedics. We've been paramedics. I'm 30 years. Chris is 32 years. We've been in EMS longer than that. Yep, Chubbs knows. We were at an overlook, and that was north of Clarksburg, wasn't it? The overlook?
Which one?
Last year when we were chasing, we went to that overlook.
That was in south of Sutton on.
Okay, so it was south of Clarksburg.
Yeah, south of Sutton on 19, between Summersville.
No,
and
we're not.
Sutton.
We're not going quite to Tennessee.
Oh. Trooper on the side, trying to get ahead a little bit so this big guy can.
Thank
get
you,
over.
Mark. Appreciate it.
That was pretty ignorant.
Yes, we can monetize. Thank you very much, Kip. Yeah, so there will be ads here shortly. I wouldn't say today's stream, but
I don't know. They're on. So you may see an ad or something, guys. Although we were seeing ads before, and we just didn't get any of the money out of that.
yeah, that's the one we want to go after, Josh. The one that's coming out of Phelps. It's rotating. It's very nice.
We're just trying to figure out where we can find a place to even
see it.
Like,
and it's going to go way east of Charleston, so nowhere near Huntington.
no, I'm only going one more exit on this, and then try to figure something out from there.
Thank you, Mark. Appreciate it. Yeah, so like I was saying, we're about ready to retire from our job. We have a few years left. It would be less if we can get chasing full time, but it's very difficult. The YouTube and social media is so saturated with chasers right now, and unfortunately, we don't have any backing. We don't have any sponsors, anything like that. So we're doing this all on our own, out of our own pockets, while still working full time. So we just got 1,000 subscribers, and we can start doing memberships. We
Supers,
can, yeah,
super
supers,
chats and stuff like that. We appreciate any of those if anybody throws them at us. We're still kind of new to the thing.
We already did all the partnership. We did all that stuff. We're running ads, so we're all into that. We worked on our membership page last night to put up the
emojis. And
the emojis
badges.
And the badges. We made the badges look like different levels of severe weather. So there's like general thunderstorm for a new membership, and it goes up from there. Like
and
whether
after 2 years, you're high. Sorry.
Yeah, Chris likes to kind of finish my sentences. But yeah, by the end, you're going to be at a high, like high risk. And we have different weather emojis for members. So.
Oh, top of a mountain. Still can't see anything.
You're not really on top of it.
No, I kind of cut through it, I guess.
Yep.
It's so steep here.
10-day chasecation coming up, like Josh said.
Will not be in areas like this. Will not.
And then in July, we're having a Chasers meet and greet at the opening of the new Twisters movie at the Evergreen Drive-In in Mount Pleasant, Pennsylvania. That's in Westmoreland County, Pennsylvania. Because I know there's another Mount Pleasant up north near Greenville. Jason Garrison, thank you for the membership.
Awesome.
We really appreciate it. Check out the emojis and see how they work. I'm not quite sure how they work yet, so I haven't used them. I don't know what they look like, but it took us a little while to pick out some emojis, and we can only use 5 for now. The more members we get, the more emojis we can add.
And any suggestions or anything you have, let us know too, like for other different emojis and things. Or
He's a chaser as well.
Awesome.
Where are you out of, Jason?
He knows the pain.
Yes, you know the pain, especially if you've ever chased in West Virginia. This is ridiculous. Pacemaker defibrillators don't really fire accidentally. I mean, they have done that, but if they're firing, it's because your heart has a certain rhythm in it that the pacemaker defibrillator sees, and it's trying to reset your heart.
I can't even give you a good view, folks. That's towards the storm, I'll tell you that.
Hello from Australia. Jason is from Steubenville, Ohio, so he's chased there a few times. It's not fun, huh? West Virginia is not fun at all to chase in. We've chased here a few times. Last year was just not good at all. It was an enhanced risk, and it was just, we had no view of it. No problem, Nick. Really? Let's check that out.
Yeah, all the roads around here just follow the valleys. Like, there is nothing on top of a hill anywhere. Like, trying to close the gap between us and the storm just doesn't do much.
There you go, Jason. Maybe we'll see once we get back up in that area. Listen to this real quick.
We're up northwest of Charleston, back up where you guys were.
So we're doing this all on our own.
What was that?
Josh, tornado watch?
Oh yeah, they put a tornado watch.
Well, we're going back to Charleston.
From here up.
Yeah. I think we gotta go back up.
Norm found a place to sit. He's on a road. Ansted isn't that far. But I don't know which way that the overlook's out there look.
Yeah, it's not, I mean, the watch goes clear out to Huntington, but that watch is going clear up to home. Did you see that, Josh? I think we need to go somewhere where we can see.
Yeah. Let me see if anything comes up.
This storm coming up at us is so nice. Sorry guys, I'm not watching all the comments right now. I'm looking at radar, trying to pick our storm.
There's Hawk's Nest. That's a little further west than I want to go. Nothing. What's Mount Olive? That looks like it's on top of a hill. What is that?
I see that, Josh.
Oh, a correctional complex. Looks like it's on top of a hill. Wonder if they'll let us get into the watchtower. Looks like Norm Smith's moving over. He's probably thinking of getting on 16 too and just kind of following these. Let's... Can't remember what kind of views you have off of 16. That might not be a bad direction to head though. Maybe start heading over that way. Is that clay on 16? Yeah, I think I'm going to just try to go.
No need to freak out quite yet, Catherine. It's just a tornado watch. Means the possibility is there for a tornado to happen. It doesn't mean that it's actually a warning. It doesn't mean that there's a tornado confirmed by radar or by a spotter on the ground. It's just a watch right now. But everybody, don't take it lightly. And that means you should be looking for some, make sure you have your safe spot ready to get to.
I honestly...
Are you going to be a minute? Well, it's not raining. I'm going to stretch my legs a second.
All right. I'll keep everybody entertained for a little bit. But yeah, I think I'm going to try to at least get on down in the river valley on the other side of it. So at least we can see if something comes across and crosses the river, At least the river valley is going to be a little more open.
Where are you talking about?
Just over maybe near this Montgomery. Just get over there and see.
Did you look at the terrain there?
No, I mean, it's what it is. Wonder if Brandy's home. Actually, the town I'm looking at, Smithers.
Oh, I don't think she lives in... Oh, yeah, she does live in Smithers.
Yeah, that's only 19 minutes from here. Going the back way, this way, too.
I'm not quite sure she has a good area to see anything.
No, but you know what? I'm going to go that way. Just... there's nothing here. Like...
Head north on Paint Creek Road toward General Tackett Boulevard.
I don't think we have much better choice, huh?
I think we need...
That is north.
Okay.
That is north. That's going straight north. I don't want to go back into Charleston because then we'll be on the west side of the storms. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to try to find something on the east side.
Watch it come in.
Yeah. That's what I'm shooting for. It's all we can do, guys. All we can do. I mean, we still got a little bit of time here, but closing in on it even is just almost next to impossible.
I don't know what Josh is saying.
Head south on Pine
That's
Creek Road
Josh.
toward Collins Branch Road.
Alright, let me look on yours. Sorry guys, we're going to start moving again here and try to get a little bit north where we have a little bit better of a view. And see.
Tell Josh maybe to reach out to Norm and see if he has anywhere good to sit.
Yeah.
On the road.
I'll give that back.
We don't want to
Keep everybody just staring at a cell tower. Alright, everybody. This exit is not very busy. Pretty warm out there, huh?
It is pretty warm. Depends on what part of Ohio, Matt. They just put out a tornado watch for the southeastern area of Ohio.
Turn left onto Pine Creek Road. Continue on Pine Creek Road for 6 miles.
Alright, well, we're going to follow this and try to figure out. We can't guarantee our signal, though. I apologize ahead of time if we lose anything. We'll try to get you back here in a little bit. We're going to be buzzing through some valleys, I'm sure, here.
Oh, Dr. Richard Valentine's watching. He said it was a year-old baby when an EF5 tornado touched down in his hometown of Lebanon, Ohio, Warren County.
Oh, wow.
1974.
He's the same age as us. Alright, guys. You're going to get to see West Virginia. Like, this is living in the valleys, and this is the living in the hollers.
Yeah,
West Virginia, for sure.
I think it is Mike again. Our moderator, Josh, needs to take care of that.
West Virginia is full of long, narrow towns. Because they had to build them right between the mountains. And all these are in floodplains. You always feel bad because, man, one good heavy rain.
I think there are a few trolls on here.
Always are, always are.
Brittany.
Our people usually take care of them pretty good, though. We thank all of our loyal followers who usually take care of them. We really do appreciate that. Cannot tell you enough how much we appreciate that.
We got Catherine, I think is a troll.
Oh, lovely. Or a bot. Or just trolls.
Bots, trolls.
All that fancy technology stuff.
We're just going to have to ignore them because you know what? The more comments, the more views,
Yep.
the better our channel will get.
Yep, yep. But you lose.
Oh, thanks, Brittany.
You lose some of the good
Brittany
ones.
said not a troll. She's a watcher, just joined not long ago.
Thank you so much.
That's what Josh says.
So far, I haven't really seen anybody. Catherine and Brittany are both okay. I'm looking for that white guy now.
Josh is moderating for us a little bit. Says everybody's good. We apologize if we called you a troll. We just got bombarded the other night with some stuff, and like I said, we're kind of new to this, and having this many watchers and stuff, so we kind of got. But we're going to try to honestly get you maybe into a spot where we can just kind of see this storm that is coming come in. And then we'll try to maybe keep with it. I feel like we might end up over on... I might grab some gas again just to play it safe.
It's safe.
When we get into like Smithers or something. And then something's got to climb up out of the valley and get at least a little bit of a decent view. Because I feel like once you get up... We'll be heading over towards Route 19. And we know like it rides on kind of the top of the mountain most of the way. Like there are views over there. So that's kind of, I hope to get over that way.
No, Carrie, we gotcha. Yes, we'll be back shortly if the signal goes out. Make sure you subscribe, like this video, hit that note. That's why we can't answer comments like right on it all the time. We'll get to you, I promise.
Yeah. Connie she's like the hub of this wheel, because she's making sure everything, she's watching long range, short range, keeping an eye on the
current radar
and the stream, and making sure that answering any questions she can. She, like, if it wasn't for her, we'd be dead in the water.
We live in Westmoreland County.
I'm just driving circles.
Our town is under the tornado watch also, where we live back at home. Josh is home right now. Fortunately, he did not get a lot of sleep today. He works at 911 in Fayette County. He's a dispatcher, and he worked midnight last night. A
little bit more of a nap here before he has to go in tonight, too. That's if our fur babies will let him, because they're crazy.
In half a mile.
Chasers. I know of a few. We are friends with a few chasers from Pennsylvania. If you ever want to check out their channels, if we're not streaming, we have, Landon does mostly forecast on his channel is called Weather at a Glance.
Take the second right to West Virginia 61 South.
Logan Esrich is out of northwestern PA. We have Tornado Pagey. She streams sometimes. She's supposed to be out chasing today when she's done at work. But she...
Wait, wasn't Marmot something just mentioned?
Yeah, someone said they were from Marmot. But yeah, Tornado Pagey.
61 South for 5 miles.
She's out of Central PA. B. Dean Barry's out of Western PA. His channel is Keystone Prime. Sorry, but I can't give you a ride. Our back seat is completely full. Yep, that might be B. Dean Barry that you follow from Butler. His channel is Keystone Prime.
Yep.
Yeah, so if you all want to give them some love, we love sharing our friends' streams and social media, so that they can get some subs, and we all do it for each other. That's how you have each other's back, and how you're supposed to be in the community.
Hey, this is Pratt that I was talking about, was on the radar earlier that I saw.
Kanov Railfan was the one from Marmot.
Oh, okay. We just saw the sign for Marmot.
We do know Corey. Obviously, everyone knows Brandon Kopic. We watch his streams. I don't personally know him. I've never met him. But he is a very good guy from watching his streams. He helps everybody out. If he sees someone on the side of the road, he'll stop and help. I know that he's stopped at different damaged areas and helped people with rescue and things like that.
There's a nice cemetery with a heck of a view.
Butler, PA? You mean Butler, PA, James?
I think I'm going to have a little more respect for Brandy driving down here. Like, can you imagine taking calls down here and then having to go like on these roads to the hospital?
This is a cool area.
Lock and Dam on the Kanawha River there.
Kind of open to the east.
And to the west, I'm sure. Once we get over, we'll have a view back that way. There was a big cemetery back there on the hill, like huge, wide open. I don't know exactly what town that was, but I'll figure it's between Pratt and the dam. So
yes, there is a chaser from Butler, PA. His name is B. Dean Barry. His channel is Keystone Prime. And he also streams for Ryan Hall and live streams media. He's going to be at our chaser meet and greet in July. We're doing a meet and greet on the opening weekend of the new movie Twisters. We are hosting it with Evergreen Drive-In. That's in Mount Pleasant, Westmoreland County, Pennsylvania. There's going to be 9 chaser teams. Quite a few from Pennsylvania, but we have Tyler Berry's going to be there from Ohio. We have Davy Jones, who is Storm Chaser Jones. That's his channel. Make sure you give him some love. Give him a sub if you can. We've chased with him actually last week, but he is from Virginia, and we have a chaser coming from Kansas. Meteorologist Noah Deere. He was actually in the movie.
As an extra. Didn't star in it or anything, but he was in the movie. Jeez.
Yeah, Reed definitely has more energy than anybody I know. He gets very excited about chasing. We've met Reed. Reed actually, I don't know if you guys ever heard of a site called Cameo, where you can reach out to people and like you pay them to do like a little video for you. We did that for Josh, Storm Chaser Josh Brinker. That's our son. We did that for him for a Christmas gift, and Reed was very personable in it. He talked about a lot of personal things and how he met us, and it was really cool. So if you ever get a chance to check out that site called Cameo. Yeah, Reed's been chasing a lot with Edgar O'Neill.
Storm's still coming right at us.
Yeah, but any of those other chasers I mentioned, go to their streams, go to their channels, and give them a sub. That would be greatly appreciated. They would love you for that. We try to boost each other up and give each other some love and confidence. It's hard being a storm chaser out here. There's so many.
Oh, we're just
the little guys, so. Spring Hill Cemetery in West Virginia. It's a beautiful place. Check it out sometime.
The old fire department.
Oh, thank you for subbing Josh's channel too.
Absolutely.
This channel here he streams on also. If we're not able to stream and he's off, he'll go out and stream if there's a storm. Last week he did the flooding in Western PA. We were at work. This week we had off. We took off a couple days for the eclipse, and we go back tomorrow. So yeah, Connor Croft's he's an up and coming chaser. He's very young, but he's very good at what he does. Yep, definitely check out those memberships. That really helps and support us getting out here and chasing, because everything up till now we've been
onto Montgomery Bridge.
putting out of our own pockets, equipment and gas money, hotels, food, all that stuff that
In a
comes
quarter
with
mile,
chasing.
Turn right onto the US 60 East ramp.
Max, my advice to you is, even if it feels like you're not getting anywhere with it, keep plugging along, because we, as of 2 weeks ago, we had 300 subs and now we're up over 1,000.
Nice view here.
Right
on
now,
this
look,
bridge.
we have almost 600 people watching our stream. Just takes commitment and persistence. You have to stay on it.
Yep.
Don't give up. Keep
all you can
working.
do.
Turn right onto the US
Like
60
Reed
East
says,
ramp,
never
then
stop
merge onto
chasing.
US 60 East.
There's Landon. Like I said, check out his channel. Give him a sub. Weather at a Glance. He comes with us quite a bit. He rides along.
Welcome to Smithers. Shout out to our friend Brandy if she's at home.
Yeah, we have a friend, Brandy, that's a paramedic down here. Thank you all so much. Appreciate you guys. We can't tell you how much we appreciate it all.
I'm gonna go ahead and top off the fuel here.
Unfortunately, Larry, we ate already. Wilkes-Barre.
Yeah.
It's always like a big
Which way is
controversy which way you say it.
We're just playing safe and jumping and grabbing some fuel. And then we're gonna try to figure something out.
Wilkes-Barre. That was like on Patrol Live for a while. Thank you, Patrick. Appreciate it. Last week we got to meet Jordan Hall and Sierra Lindsay and Aaron Rigsby. We've been following Aaron for years. We love his stuff. But yeah, we got to meet them in the gas station outside of West Union, Ohio. That was an interesting storm.
Which one
The
was
West
that?
Union,
Yeah.
Ohio.
Yeah.
Chris, if you go back and watch that stream, you'll see Chris pulling out 2 vehicles from the median.
Yeah, I gotta mark down
There were-
what time that was so people can look.
We are still live, Topeka.
Oh, God. I don't know. Hawk's Nest may be our spot. We're not that far from it.
Dr. Valentine's cat is watching.
See, we always tell people to have their dogs subscribe
Yeah,
and
that's
the cats subscribe. And
we do all the time. We're like, share with your friends, your family, your mailmen, your dogs, your cats. Also, we have the new memberships up. Yeah, we've been following Reed forever. Ever since his TV show. It. I let my plants watch. Hey, if they can subscribe to our channel, that's great. Pizza. Who has pizza and didn't share with us?
right?
Although I'm full still from eating lunch.
think that Joey Chris Donner might be at.
See this? We got a $10.
Awesome. We can't tell you how much we appreciate that. Oh my, that's so helpful.
Super chat.
Thank you for the super chat. Was that Dave?
Yep,
Thank
Dave
you,
McCook.
Dave. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Winston.
Okay, it is starting to move that direction.
How you doing? Someone's blowing their horn.
Okay, wow, I got gut feeling. It's starting to move to the right a little bit. You see, we're right there where that dot in Montgomery.
Okay. It's making a right turn?
Look, it kind of is going up, and then it starts...
Okay.
Should we go a little bit, like over here, a little bit
What's
further?
Over there.
That's where that hawk's nest is that we went to dinner with
fine.
your mom that overlooks
But
the river.
hopefully that it just won't come right over top of us.
No, I'm thinking, I think right here it's going to for sure. I mean, at least there, we're not far from Route 19. We can get over to 19, you know what I mean, by the New River Gorge Bridge. What if we could watch it from the New River Gorge Bridge?
That would be amazing, but scary. Thank you, Dr. Valentine.
Well, I guess I should put something in my mouth.
Subscribed. There's no obligation, Josh. You don't have to become a member for you to still watch with us.
Head northwest on East DuPont Avenue, Midland Trail toward Greyhound Lane, then turn left onto Greyhound Lane.
Kind of missed my little opportunity there.
Thank you, Shark.
Oh, come on, buddy. All right, we're going to keep on rolling this way.
We're loving all of you guys watching along with us.
Continue on US 60 East for 15 miles.
Again, hi, Brandy. We'll have to tell you we were through your town when we have a minute.
There's an Ohio boy watching from London, England.
Oh my. How'd you end up there? Took a wrong turn somewhere.
Carrie, we used to go down to the festival down there every year.
New River Gorge.
Yep.
Yep.
Bridge Day.
Crazy, crazy thing to witness.
Sure, you can share your YouTube channel, Mario. We're all about backing each.
Appreciate you asking, though. That's right now, guys.
Okay,
just to
Ashley, hi.
to kind of get you up to date on what's going on. We are in Smithers, West Virginia, in all valleys, because as you can see, that's what it is here. And we're heading east on Route 60. We're going to Hawks Nest State Park, which we've been to before, and we know that it has a really good, like, southwest view. So we're going to try to get there and see if we can see anything with this storm that's coming up at us. It was warned not too long ago when I looked at it. It was severe warned, but it does have rotation. So we're kind of like targeting it right now and see what we can see with it.
Monica's on.
So
our very first member.
Yay! She is the OG member.
We have someone watching from Russia.
Oh, wow. I'm getting pretty impressed here. The rotation's not as good, but the shape of the storm is pretty good.
Monica, let us know if you can use those emojis.
And let us know what you think of the badges, too. We don't need no stinking badges.
Hampshire County, West Virginia. Well.
Giving shout outs to everybody
Germany.
watching from all over. Oh, yay. It just put another track on the storm right through us. Like a laser beam. Yeah, I think Cathedral's going to be the place. Let's get there.
Huh. I wonder, are you able to see that the emojis that we put on for the members, they're storm emojis? I wonder if they put different ones on. Members have their own emojis that they can use. Just wanted to see if they worked. They work? The ones we're seeing are like, not the storm ones we put on. Huh. That's weird. Hi, Chuck. It got shaky because we're on a really bad road.
Yeah, it's a super bumpy road.
Oh, there it is. There's one. Oh, hell nah.
That's awesome that you can use them emojis and stuff, and we're just learning the whole process, so we'll try to improve everything.
Ashley, the emojis, the storm emojis are for members only. That's there's 2 levels of memberships. It's a monthly fee that you pay. You get storm emojis. You get the different badges, which we custom made to look like different storm threat levels. You get members only chat, members only live.
Yeah, you have to look at the 2 different levels. The one level gets you like priority in the chat, the emojis, the badges, and then the next level gets you the members only chats and stuff. They're only $2.99 and $4.99 a month. They're hopefully pretty reasonable, but they help us defer the cost of doing this. You know, we've been doing it more and more and more, and it's getting super expensive, especially with gas prices right now. So just helps us defer the cost. We love doing it. We love bringing it to you. Maybe someday if we get big like some of those guys like Reed and Brandon and all them, we can do it full time and retire from our EMS jobs after 35 years.
I'm not sure we'll ever get as big as Reed Timmer. He's a legend.
He is the OG. Him and Jeff Petrosky. But Jeff Petrosky's still one of my favorites. I always will say that.
Oh, look at that. Monica gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, Monica.
Oh, thank you so much.
So, Brandy got a membership. Punky got a membership. Sid, James Miller, and Jeff Johnson. You all got memberships thanks to Monica.
Thank you, Monica. You're awesome. We can't tell you enough. Shout out to everybody.
We are not meteorologists. We are meteorologists.
That's your new one.
Yes.
What is this storm doing now?
Yes, we are both paramedics. I have been in EMS since 1992. Chris has been in since 1991. I've been a paramedic since 94, and he has been a paramedic since 92.
Correct.
So, 30 years for me, 32 years for Chris as paramedics. Chris is also an assistant fire chief, and he is also a Pennsylvania state fire warden for the DCNR. So, meaning like the wildfires that you see in the state. He goes out and bosses everybody around.
Bosses everybody around. You know, we don't get enough adrenaline, so we come out and do this on our off time. Is it still pulling?
Jaden works IT at a hospital. That's very cool. Oh, your dad was a paramedic in Kanawha County for 30 years.
Awesome.
We have a friend down here that's a paramedic.
They might know each other.
Yeah, she is a medic for Jan Carey Ambulance. She lives in Smithers.
And has been for, she's been a while.
Yeah.
Now. Probably.
She had to take to the hospital from Bridge Day one year because I got stuck. However, she wanted nothing to do with that.
Yeah. She dealt with enough of our BS all her life.
Yeah, she saw the craziness that... Other than that, we also like to do paranormal investigation. That goes out and does like private residences, and we also do very big locations. We've been all over the country looking for ghosts. But now we are currently researching an area that has all kind of footcampingadventure.com if you are interested in that. And I think it's like $50 for the whole weekend for Friday to have a table there as a vendor. They're going to have night hikes in the woods. Bigfoot. Sketchy.
Again, if we lose service, guys, we will start up again as soon as we get some. So like I said, the plan, if you're following along on a map or anything, we left Smithers to Hawk's Nest. Has been turning east a little bit, and it looks like it's going to head right up this way. So we're just going to try to get ourselves in position to give you guys a view of it coming in as best we can. Here's something that's a view, though, just nice, pretty view on the side over here as we go. Kanawha Falls. Real pretty down through here. Old power station here.
I apologize if it's breaking up. Service is pretty sketchy.
That's one of the things we keep maybe thinking about doing, you know, if we get a little extra money, is getting one of the...
booster.
A booster, yeah. But they're not cheap. Look at that house up there.
Oh, yeah. Pretty view.
I'm telling you, right?
The Kanawha River.
With the waterfall and everything. I've never actually been in this area. It's
Thank
beautiful.
you, Ashley. Hey, Steve, that's how we started out. We worked full-time all day, which we still work full-time as paramedics. But we would go chasing on our off days, and our kids would be with us. Ever since they were little. We always tell the story about how one of Josh's first words was lightning.
Yeah, he was always into the storms and stuff.
Cathedral Falls on the left.
I saw that on the map. I figured we were going to pass it sometime soon here.
So what town is this in?
That was Kanawha Falls that we just went
Kanawha
through.
Falls along the Kanawha River.
Yeah. We're on our way to Anstead and Hawk's Nest, which somebody suggested earlier. And that was a little far east at first, but now the way the storm's trajectory is going, it's actually not a bad deal. All them police were just looking at us like, what's that truck's deal?
You know what? They look like the whites. Gully Bridge. That's what town we're in.
Yeah, now we're in Gully.
I'm not sure it was a car accident. I think it was like their truck was full of junk, and the police were probably pulling them over to see
what they had.
Yeah, what they had, or if it was secured enough.
I've never actually been down in here. I like it. Look at all the cute cabins right along the river and stuff. I wonder how often this gets flooded, dude.
I gotta look at the radar here a minute. See what's going on. I know you have it up over there, but
It's coming right through Whitesville right now.
Yep.
It's still a broad rotation. But it's still, there's some...
Look at that curly Q.
Is that on that?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely trying to do something. Is there anything else going on anywhere else? Like, are we...
broad rotation?
Oh, no, okay.
No, that is not broad rotation. It tightened up.
Yeah, it did.
We're going to get to it.
Well, we're going to get to somewhere we can see it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, real
It's
quick
gonna
check.
go.
Is there...
It'll probably go just north of us, so that's good. If
Ooh, I didn't like that. Man, imagine if you miss that curve. You're having a bad day. This must be... There's Cathedral Falls. Look how beautiful. Oh, my.
oh,
Well, when we have time,
Beautiful.
guys, we'll come back to here. I liked it. That was real pretty. We're very familiar with West Virginia and spend a lot of time even down in this area, but I have not been in this little section here. I've come as far as Hawk's Nest, and I've been into Charleston, but I've never been on this between.
what was the name of the state park we ate dinner at with my mom?
Hawk's Nest, the one at the
Okay.
top of the mountain, like overlooking the valley.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
whoever suggested Hawk's Nest to us,
Yeah, that's
thank
what
you.
I was saying that earlier. Like,
We have been there.
I feel bad that I kind of ignored it at first, but these storms are making a trajectory that way. So good call. Because it's just we apologize, everybody, but that's the best we can do right now. Like in West Virginia, just you got to get somewhere you can see what's coming at you and just kind of watch it.
Yes, I kind of just made Josh a moderator today because we were having a few bots on earlier, and I don't want it to go where it did last week. We had almost 700 people watching that night. We started having people with inappropriate talking on here, and we don't want that.
Isn't that kind of where we've been hanging
even though
today?
our videos are not made for kids, it is a family type.
Thing that we do. Look at that guy.
Wow.
He's just going to make the road straight.
Did y'all see that? That was great. Oh, he's still doing that.
Everybody behind us is doing it too. Apparently we're not going fast. And we're the ones in a hurry. But I do like the fact that we're gaining elevation. Gaining elevation is a good thing.
Thank you, Calamity J.
Love the name too.
Yep.
We've been to Calamity Jane's grave. Right?
What's that?
We've been to Calamity Jane's grave.
Yes, we have.
Buried next to Wild Bill.
That's awesome, Dr. Valentine.
Again, we can't tell you, everybody, how much we appreciate all your support and everything. We're so glad you're with us today.
Thank you, Christine. It is growing very quickly, and we cannot tell you all how much we appreciate you. It's all because of you guys, too. Not just us, but everybody watching and giving us likes and subs. That means everything.
If we get up here, we might have a heck of a beautiful view of this thing. I hope. I hope we can give you something, guys, to look at other than a very windy trip around West Virginia. I do remember this road being like this, though. No good at all. Look at that view, though. It's getting better.
Yeah, we're just being us. This is how we are all the time. We love taking road trips anyway, whether it's storm chasing or not, and we just love to talk. So, and we appreciate all the conversation from you guys along the way.
Hopefully you guys are getting an appreciation why West Virginia chasing is so hard.
Funny story, Carrie. I took a picture. We had that come on the radio, and I'm like, this is perfect for our chase today.
Oop. Little elevation loss here. No good, no good. We don't like the elevation loss.
We always tell all our viewers too. I mean, we've gone from 300, but we only had like 20 people watching us at a time. But we went from 300 to over 1,000 now. We tell them once we do get in the heat of the storm, we're not going to be able to answer everybody's comments and chat right away. We are still here, but we got to make sure we're safe first. And we want to try to get warm.
Turn left to stay on US 60 East Midland Trail.
Oh, maybe we have a little bit back. Nope, maybe not. We are related to a lot of the... If any, you can hear me. But West Central Ohio should be okay for storms.
Are we gonna have a view? Are we gonna have a view? Are we gonna have a view? I hope we called this one right. I mean, the trajectory's still putting it right at us here.
Murrin lives in Dallas, West Virginia. Josh and I were chasing that storm that night. The one that hit Dallas, remember, in 2022?
Yep, yeah.
Yep, Josh and I went out chasing that storm.
Yeah, you guys, were a little south when it went through.
Yeah.
And then you came up after and got there a little bit after it went through. Oh my, yeah, look off to your right there.
Oh. Hopefully we can get a good view somewhere.
We're almost to the park. It's telling me 4 minutes. I just hope it's not like on the other side of one of these ridges.
Thank you, Shark.
Look at this place.
Oh, that's interesting. See the unbelievable. I have
famous
seen
mystery hole.
I have seen that place on Facebook.
Really?
Yes.
We'll have to look that up. World famous mystery hole.
The world famous mystery hole. You all got to check that out.
Yep.
Look it up. Looks pretty interesting.
We'll get them some traffic today.
Looked like there was a King Kong on top of the building.
This road is called the Midland Trail, and I know like it's like old time like traveling road. And you know what I mean? A lot of tourist places along it, like Route 30 in our area always was. This was one for West Virginia. All kinds of tourist stops along the way and stuff. Before they had a lot of the interstate system and stuff in. And tree down. Got a tree down on the roadway here.
Now, old? Or what's
Canaan Valley?
No. 850.
857 down.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know how the road winds down there too.
Going down to Cheat
Point
Lake
Marion.
and Point, yeah. From Uniontown to Cheat Lake. All the switchbacks.
Calamity J said the mystery hole. Yep. King Kong's been there forever.
Hey, we're at the park.
Now to find somewhere to sit and watch this.
Right.
Turn right.
Oh,
Right
there's
here.
an overlook right there.
There's a pull off right here.
That overlook doesn't have any trees.
Where's an overlook?
Back at that last pull off, you have to walk out to it.
Let me look at the map real quick here and see what we got.
Someone said they can't have tornadoes because of the hills. Thank you, Tool Review Zone. Thank you for the super chat. Well, that storm's coming back behind us.
Yeah, I think that overlook might be our better bet with
This
with
one
a view
right here?
that way. Yeah, because it looks like where the actual park might be looking more that way, up the river that way.
So yeah, we gotta turn.
I got room here. I can turn right
Oh,
around.
thank you, Josh. Josh said if he was rich, he'd pay $10,000.
Is that our Josh?
No. Can you see well enough?
Yeah. Let's do that.
Josh, our Josh said that Josh is more awesome than me. All right.
Yeah, I think we're gonna take you out on this overlook.
Get the camera.
It's really tight. Yeah, yeah. We'll take care. I'll carry the hot
There's not
spot.
a lot of good service here. There it is.
If you get the you want me to get the tripod and the hot spot? Good to go. Where's the?
Chris said there's a tornado signature on it, so we're gonna get you out here to get you a view. Super windy. Let's get down here and see. It looks back that way too. I guess we're away from trees a little bit down here too. There she be. Not quite sure.
Oh wow, what a view!
Are you guys still able to see it? Is it still streaming? It says that there's a weak.
How's that for a height? Can I put it up there?
Yeah, I can't reach that.
You know what I need to do? Just put another mount.
Yeah. Where's the rotation on the back side of it?
Yeah, that's I'm not sure.
Oh, there looks like there's a.
It's still gonna be hard to see, but this is probably the best we're gonna do. So.
Why is it way zoomed in?
I'm just gonna put this right here for now. Maybe.
Can I have the keys a minute? I gotta run back to the truck.
Yeah, you know what? Out of the live bag, just grab the magnet part off of that other mount. So you can mount it right to the camera. I go ahead and tip that up a little bit so we can watch the actual clouds. All right, guys, this is hopefully you still got a good signal. State Park. Really? Connie's hearing a tornado siren. I don't know if they've warned this one or not yet. They put a tornado signature on it for sure. Oh yeah, it's definitely got a couplet. I don't know why they haven't warned it yet. That's crazy. I think we're going to be safe here. I don't know what kind of view we're going to have either, but got some crazy lightning right there. we'll see. We'll get the best we can get for you guys. No, Chris, we're not in Charleston. We are at Hawks Nest State Park in Anstead, West Virginia. This is, we knew this place was here with a view, and we thought this has got to be where we got to come watch. Like I say, unfortunately, this is the best we're going to do in West Virginia. We keep losing the signal. I got a good connection, network connection. He's gonna hold it up in the air, I guess. Try to keep it up high. Yeah, you're saying about report it. Well, we don't have anything to see right now. I mean, I'm not going to report anything if I can't see it, but on radar it sure has a signature, but unless I get a visual on it, I don't want to report anything. If I see a visual on something, I will, but unfortunately with these mountains, I may not get a good visual on it. It may go just a little bit out of our range, but we're definitely gonna thank you, Logan, for the 44 knot. Why? It's kind of crazy they're not warning it. It's definitely got the signature on it. Aaron Rigsby's on it as it's crossing the interstate. She's rumbling.
I hope not while we're not home. Wanted just that part, right?
Yeah, Rigsby's right in
That's what Josh said.
circulation on the interstate.
Really wrapping up. Okay.
Yeah, it's wrapping up real tight.
All right. Okay. So, well, we'd have to run because we're in the trees. Yeah, if it makes a right turn, we're in trouble.
Honestly, right where we are, maybe one of the safest places to be. Just get down to these walls somewhere.
All right.
But I think we're good.
Okay, thanks.
I think we're just gonna watch, guys, and keep on.
It should be back here somewhere.
Yeah, that's it. Or not. I mean, we got a little bit of time still.
There it is.
Boy, it went from outflow to inflow
Hamilton.
real fast.
I'm gonna screenshot this.
Yeah, you can even do a video if you. You can just hit the share button, and you can do all those things. I think we're going to be okay here. I think it's going to go past us, and I don't know if we're going to see anything either. But there's nothing else we can do.
Except be right in it, and we don't want to do that.
Yeah, not in these roads.
That's a notch in that line, too.
Yeah, I give Rigsby credit for being right up on it in the interstate there. Right where we were, too.
Yep.
I think you might be sitting at that same exit we were at.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yep, he is. He's sitting exactly where we were sitting. It went right over that, where we were at, that Paintville, or Paint Hollow Road, or whatever, Paint Creek Road. Yeah, Logan's been giving a...
Logan said you can clearly see the left-right motion.
I feel like our lowering's right below, right behind that hill, right in the middle of our shot. That kind of flat top.
Yeah, it'll come out. Maybe where that big dip is.
Yeah, I think just to the, maybe to the right of it. Yeah, that flat top area there.
Not service again?
No, it hasn't given me a warning or anything since I put it up here. When it was down on the shelf, it was. Lightning off to the right over here. It's getting a little more broad now. Hello. Yeah, because look how you can see light to the right of that flat top and to the left of that flat top.
They said we have no flat tops here unless it's strip mine. Well, you could see the rotation.
Absolutely.
It's going to be right behind that hill.
Going in right between that Montgomery and Kanawha Falls.
Right where we were. Probably had a better view there.
I mean, that was always a thought, was just to stay in the river valley and watch it.
Because it was pretty wide open to the sky down there.
It's just one of those things, like, you want to be stuck right on that valley wall, like... Hello. That's a view for a picture you won't get every day. That's actually a tornadic storm right over those mountains.
They're driving towards there.
I would wait a little bit. Not very long, but yeah, wait. If you wait about a half hour, you'll probably be okay. It'll be past.
They're driving towards Ohio.
Okay, yep. Yeah, it's going to cross over between here and Montgomery, if you're familiar at all. We just came from there. It was about a half-hour drive, so once it passes through, you should be okay then. Might run into some rain.
I mean, yeah, we're driving from Virginia. It has been driving throughout.
Beautiful backcountry here, though.
That looks like a little wall caught in that dip.
Yeah, it does.
You can see the updraft there. You see that updraft?
out of our sight. It kind of cut more north again. Norm Smith's in the perfect trajectory for it. See ya. Have a good trip. Yeah, Norm might have a little better view of it.
Do you want to go?
Well, he's on the road actually out of Gauley Bridge. We will be able to shoot out of here and get to 19 and get back ahead of it then.
Want to do
Up
that?
near Sutton. Let's stay here for a little bit longer just to see. I thought it was going to come a little closer. It kind of cut right again.
Tremona's on! Hi, Tremona!
What is that hanging down? We'll zoom in for you guys a little bit here if I can.
Brandy, y'all in Smithers.
We were. I feel like that's some scud back behind it. I still feel like your main circulation's right behind that flat top. As you guys can tell, there's definitely some inflow blowing through right here. So anybody just jumping on with us right now, that's a tornadic storm.
Josh?
They haven't warned it, but it had a tornado signature with it pretty good. You can see the lowering for sure.
Josh, are we still a very bad signal?
I'm gonna zoom back out here. You can see behind that flat top there in the middle, kind of. You can see light on the right, light on the left. So your lowering's right there. It's coming this way, but I don't know if it's gonna get the whole way to here. It's gonna be a few miles to our west, and there's just nowhere unless we want to sit in the valley and watch it roll right over top of us. Not much of a view. Yeah, it is. That would make the flow people too, and you're hearing that wind as you're in the flow. You did see Brandy on there.
She said, I'll be coming that way in just a few minutes. I'm heading to Meadow Bridge for a meeting. Y'all be safe. Got pretty wild here last Tuesday.
Tell her to be careful. That tornado vortex is headed right for Smithers.
It's a dark area. Along that flat top just to the right.
Yeah. That has to be it. It's right behind there. Oh, big hail down right in Montgomery right now.
Someone just said that on the chat. 2.5-inch hail south of Donwood.
Norm Smith moved back into Gauley Bridge to get a little south of it.
What do you want to do? You want to get going?
Yeah, it's heading towards Summersville. Do you think? So we don't get too far behind it?
All right, guys.
All right,
will
I think
take you with me and the hot spot with me.
we can just take the camera.
Well,
I
okay.
think it's easier just to leave it all on there. It's one thing you got to grab with the handle. I don't know if it's worth hanging and watching just for a second more to see if it does come up where we can view something over the hill or not. Or do you think we need to go?
I don't think we're going to see much. I think we need to get somewhere else that we can see more.
Trying to think Summersville up by by the lake or something.
Did they put a warning on it at all?
No. Hi Trebona, good to see you here. We're going to probably be moving here shortly. We're going to try to go a little bit north to get ahead of it. I think this is our storm. We're going to try to stick with it. We don't want to get behind it. And these roads are tough, but if we get out on the 19, then we have good roads, and we'll just keep looking for somewhere good to view it. I think if you stick around and let it go over, you're kind of done in this area, where 19 will have a little better chance.
Not tornado warned.
Brian Meyer said go to the lake on the dam on 129. That's kind of where we're heading to, we think. All right, we're going to go ahead and move now. I think that lowering we got right there, closest to the tree on the right there, is where she's at. But we're going to go ahead and move. Where did I put the lens cap? That's the question of the day. I had the lens cap. What did I do with it? Probably in the same pocket I put my phone. Maybe, maybe not. There it is. Want the lens cap on the good phone, or on the good camera. All right, Phantom Siren, what you got in front of you is a tornadic storm. It's got tornado signatures on it. Hasn't been warned tornado yet, which is kind of blowing all of our minds. But we're going to be moving. We're at Hawks Nest State Park in West Virginia, Anstead, West Virginia. We're going to go move north to try to stay with this storm. We're going to get out on Route 19, which is a better road, try to get a little bit ahead of this and see if we can catch her coming that way. So give you a little tour of the park while we're here. It's really pretty. Have a really cool restaurant that overlooks the river. Give you the quick view here as we go by. It's a beautiful place. We're going to get back to the truck and move a little north. Connie kind of bailed on me, left me with everything. She's like, I want to get back to the truck.
What's that?
I said, you bailed on me and left me with everything to carry.
You were the one who wanted to leave it like that.
Here, can you take the camera?
Sorry. Show you a view of the storm up above the trees.
Up a little bit.
Whatever, it's fine.
I guess put it back on here, huh?
Yeah. You got
All right.
it?
Yeah.
What's up?
What's that?
I should have closed them up.
I just don't. Yeah, I don't.
You have to put the hot spot back up.
Okay. Sorry if the signal's a little weak till we get moving here.
It's a shady service.
129 and 39. I might put that in as our... Alright, I'm getting out of here so we get our service back.
Nah.
Alright.
Better here.
Yeah, I think just we
have-
were down in between those two hills.
I need some chapstick.
The wind.
Yeah.
Like, your side of the road would be lovely, sir.
This is, but
On 19 and get flying. Alright.
Who's Travel said, I don't believe you'll be able to keep up with that storm by.
We'll do the best we can. We know those roads like the back of our hand, actually, so.
Trebona said it's hard to improve the stream without Mars and Yermi.
Yeah, right.
I'm glad you're all watching with us today. If anybody's new to our channel, please subscribe. That supports us so much. We also have memberships now. There's some perks for the members that join.
Yeah,
There's
check out our memberships. We really, really appreciate it.
Members only chat. There's members live.
Priority in the chat.
And then we have supers set up too. So you can do super chats.
We cannot tell you how much we appreciate all that stuff.
Thank you, Morick. Thank you.
There's a
1.33
Tudor's biscuit
thousand
right there.
in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
1.33K subs now.
Oh, awesome. We're moving in the right direction.
Like a week ago, we only had 300 subs.
I was gonna say we had the 3.3 a week ago. Now we have Instead, West Virginia. It's a cute little town.
Lauren, thank you for the membership.
Oh, we really, really appreciate it. Cannot tell you how much we appreciate
There's
that.
some emojis you can use.
And we're new to this whole membership and stuff, so if anybody got any ideas, throw them at us. And
Monica, thank you again so much for
being
gifting.
the OG.
And she gifted 5 more memberships
Get
to
out!
people.
Oh my God! Super fan, Monica.
So
No
a few
doubt.
of you will get a membership thanks to Monica.
That is so cool.
Yeah, where's Bone Mama at today?
Yeah, right. We're missing old Bone Mama.
Lauren, I can't tell you what that means to us. Thank you so much.
So we're like zooming out here on these back roads to get to what is Route 19. If you're familiar with the New River Gorge Bridge, kind of famous, we're gonna come out right near it, but unfortunately not cross it.
I'm from all over the world.
We appreciate
It's amazing.
it. You're getting to see the beauty of West Virginia and the annoyance of West. Don't want to say. Tinka was a puppy, unfortunately.
Aww.
Or a chupacabra.
Okay, Lauren, thank you for watching. Have fun with your niece. How far are we from Flatwoods?
45 minutes south of it right now, about.
Flats, I joke.
Maybe.
A lot of mountains, lots of trees, and we're under a storm, so that doesn't help either.
No, we might get a pretty view up here a little bit better on the left eventually.
Our mobile hotspot our mobile hotspot has done us good.
It has done us real good. If we end up getting a booster someday, we'll really be in good shape, I think. Definitely something to think about. Is there any storms doing anything else? Take a quick gander. Doesn't look like we look like we're on the storm. If
Looks like
there is a ton of flood warnings. Ton of them. But I'm still aiming to get this storm again. Maybe it's getting ahead of us for sure now, though.
Derbyshire, UK.
Oh wow!
Love it, love
awesome.
it. Thank you for joining us.
I don't know what speed that storm's moving.
Thank you, Jim.
30 knots. We should be able to catch up to that.
Thank you, Jim. Jim Schaefer, subscribed from Ohio.
Thank you so much, Jim.
It means the world to us.
I think I remember Jim being on the other night talking to us.
Bristol, UK. It's fantastic. Yes, we have a little bit different niche than most chasers. A lot of them don't converse with their viewers. Some do. But we're a family that goes out chasing together, so we love to talk to our fans and our followers. It means the world to us that you follow along and show us the support and love. Josh is not chasing. Unfortunately, he has to work tonight. He's a 911 dispatcher, so he worked midnight last night, works midnight tonight.
Piggly Wiggly.
Greetings.
We love
Southern
Piggly
Scotland.
Wiggly. Oh, wow. So we're introducing you to West Virginia chasing trees from a tornadic storm that we're trying.
Radar here. What's it looking like? Is it tightening up again?
It is tightening up again. It's only moving at 30 knots. We should be able to get ahead of it. Should. And we'll have to go slow through Summersville.
Oh yeah, unfortunately.
It looks like it's heading straight for Sutton. I'm wondering if we get our look, or overlook will be a good spot. If it goes just north of there, man, that would be awesome. So we'll see. We're going to keep after this storm as best as we can. If you're following along, we're jumping on to 19 here shortly and going straight north through Summersville up towards Sutton. And that's where that storm's heading.
Lauren, well, we appreciate you and thank you for coming along with us. We'll talk to our viewers all day long. The only time we won't is if we're in the middle of a pretty hot mess storm. We have to be safe.
Yeah, right now we're just trying to catch a pretty hot mess storm.
Yeah, we're trying for you guys really hard. Yes, they are, Brian. We have been through that area so many times. It's bowing out northeast.
Still in that inflow.
Make something good, Monica.
Is that ROG, Monica?
Yes. She's gonna.
We can't thank
She's gonna
you
go into
enough.
lurker mode.
Lurker mode.
She's making dinner.
We got lots of lurkers. We like lurker mode, though. Yeah.
Yes, Morick. There are some strange things in this state. The Flatwoods Monster. There's UFO reports. We are also into the paranormal. Chris and I. We have a channel on YouTube that's called Faye West Paranormal. We're based out of Pennsylvania, and we right now are researching an area on the Chestnut Ridge that is very famous for very strange phenomena. And I can tell you, there is some very strange phenomena. We've actually started recording a lot of it. For a while, we thought it was our eyes playing tricks on us. We're seeing orbs in the woods at night, but we have it on video now, so now it's some validation.
Yeah, I like to call them in the Appalachian spook lights.
We're not going up 33, are we?
No, we're on 19 North, heading to Summersville. And our storm is just off to our west.
I had a Bigfoot sighting back in 2021 up on the Chestnut Ridge in Fayette County. And
it's tightening up again, lots of lightning.
Yeah, I didn't want to talk about it for the longest time because I know a lot of people think people that say those things are crazy, but I know what I saw. I was at work on the ambulance, and my partner and I both saw it cross the road, so I know what I saw. I don't know why anyone would lie. I mean, I guess there are people that are out there for fame and stuff, but no, it really messed me up for a long time because it like changes your life when you see something like that. It's all your life you're told those things don't exist, and then you see it right in front of you and you don't know what to think. Yeah, Faywest, paranormal. It's all one word, Faywest, Faywest. Yeah, when the following week they got dash cams in our ambulances. If I would have had that, if we would have had that dash cam on there, I would have been able to prove what I saw. But I can only tell my story. If people want to believe me, that's awesome. If they don't, you know, that's fine too. But I know what I saw. Yes, we have so much equipment for our paranormal investigating. We do private residences. We do a lot of big places too. We've been all over the country doing the quote-unquote ghost hunting, but as of like in the spring and summer, we're into the storm chasing, so that takes up a lot of our time there. But in the winter months, it's more focused on the paranormal, but also
the radar's not even seeing this rain.
In the summertime, we do a lot of the Bigfoot stuff. Yes, Appalachia is very eerie. Appalachia is very eerie. It's very strange.
I'm not even going to try that 129 West.
Okay.
Because it's already kind of at that intersection that I put in. I'm going to just keep going north and try to catch it again.
So a couple things that I'm going to try to boost on here. In July, we are having a Storm Chaser meet and greet at the opening weekend of the new movie Twisters. We're hosting it, us along with the Evergreen Drive-In in Mount Pleasant, Pennsylvania, Westmoreland County. There's going to be 9 chaser teams with their vehicles, their equipment, some of their content. If you go onto our Facebook page, you'll find posters all over it, or our Twitter, you'll see posters of it with the chasers' names on it. Let's see, who all do we have? We have Justin Selig from Eastern PA. We have Tornado Pages from Central PA. We're from Westmoreland County. Then we have B. Dean Berries from Butler area. We have Landon. His page is called Weather at a Glance. He's coming. And we have Logan S. Rich, who's from Northwest PA. We have Tyler Berry, who's coming from Ohio. We can't forget about Storm Chaser Davy Jones. He's coming from Virginia. And last but not least is meteorologist Noah Deere that's coming from Kansas.
I don't know how you remembered everybody so well. I was just over here counting, making sure we did get them
Greta,
all.
thank you for the membership. Thank you for joining us. We so appreciate you.
It's kind of going outflow again. Still a little bit of rotation in it, but
It's trying. It's really trying.
there's a whole bunch
Cambria County. That's up where
rotation in
Tornado
there.
Paige is from. She is from up in Cambria County.
Yep.
Yep, you guys want to check out any of their social media and give them a sub, give them some love. We are just outside of Pittsburgh. What is Anthracon? I've never heard of it. There is a threat of you're under the tornado watch in Charleston. Springfield, Ohio and Jackson, Ohio, I think you're out of the threat there.
I think so. Jackson, I think, is just west of this stuff. I think that rain Jackson had this morning.
Roger Lyon says Appalachian people here in Ohio call us lower hill people,
Yep.
and we have been forgotten about. Our roads have fishing holes in them.
We know Appalachia, Ohio. Trust me, we love it.
In half a mile,
Athens,
turn left onto
Logan,
West Virginia 129
Down all
west.
that area, Jackson. Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
Oh, it's a furry convention. No, I don't do the furry thing. We have heard of that, but we don't do that.
Storm chasing and paranormal, that's our lives.
Joe, thank you, Joe. Another member means the world to us. I can't tell you how
Absolutely.
much this is like.
Okay.
Oh, it's awesome. You guys are the best. Jackson is under a flood watch right now. Tornado watch canceled for that area.
Okay. Alright, so we're coming into Summersville already.
Don't get busted speeding.
Oh, I know. We watch Summersville quite
Deborah's
well.
back.
Just to update you guys, we're coming into Summersville, West Virginia, still tracking this tornadic storm that's been
Rico
trying.
from Germany.
It keeps kind of cycling in and out. It was never warned tornadic, but I tell you what, I'd be hard pressed to think it didn't produce a small one somewhere along the way. A couple of those couplets got super tight, and that would have been over like higher terrain. And I just feel like it had to have touched a mountaintop somewhere.
John said, get a real job, you pair of bums. Well, John, I do have a real job. I'm a full-time paramedic for the last 30 years. So thank you for your comment and your concern, but
We appreciate it.
because every comment we get helps us build our channel. Thank you.
Yeah. So you always got to watch what you say there about people that storm chase, because we don't do it full time. Like to retire to it full time, but I think 35 years in EMS, we've definitely put our time in. Not quite sure how many lives we've saved in our time, but probably a good small town's worth.
We need help. Well, thank you. I do need help. I don't know with what, but
I need mental help but for PTSD.
thank you, Katie. Appreciate it. You're always going to have that one person that's going to be negative.
Yep.
Be a Karen. That's okay.
We appreciate them too.
Yep.
Sometimes we can be negative, so sometimes just having a bad day.
Josh. Hello, John. Thank you for the comments. It supports us. We appreciate it. Keep on commenting.
We do appreciate it. We appreciate every comment.
Thank you, Greta. Appreciate it much. Is it still showing rotation?
Yes.
It is still showing rotation.
Not as tight.
Yeah.
But a minute ago it did. It keeps cycling.
It's cycling.
Yeah. It's just hard land too. And I don't know what the environment up here is going to be like, because I'm looking at 62 degrees here now. Where we were down there at the state park, it was 73 and with high humidity. So it may be losing some of its fuel now too. But we're going to roll with it just till we get up here a little ways and see what we can get.
That whistle was my phone. I'm sorry. It was a message coming through. There you go, Dr. Valentine.
We're coming into Summersville, West Virginia. If any of you are familiar with that, you'll know we have to slow way down and go the speed limit. This town's full entire yearly budget was based on their speeding tickets before. I hear they're not as bad now. I haven't seen them as much. So they're not like they used to be. Like, you used to travel through here and there was literally a cop car every quarter mile, half mile. They're not quite that bad anymore.
Yes, that's what we do, Dave. Bet your car doesn't have gears because you Americans can't drive otherwise.
Oh, but this one doesn't. You're right. And I know something about this. So, I worked at an ambulance service. Are we going to go?
But it's another comment from John, so he can keep commenting.
Oh, I'll answer that too. So I worked in an ambulance service that we had 4 guys who started at the same time as I did from Ireland. And they didn't understand how to drive an automatic transmission. I had to teach them how to drive an automatic transmission. But just an FYI, up until 2017, every vehicle I owned was a 5 or a 6 speed. My last one was a 6 speed, thank you very much. So.
Canal Rail Fan said that was until the courts and the West Virginia State Police laid the smackdown on them about the number of tickets and the complaints of brutality from Summersville PD.
Oh, really? Is that
snap.
what happened? I wondered, like, all of a sudden it just stopped. Like, it was like you were used to coming through here and there being one just literally they had to have 6 officers in their 2-mile stretch of road, and they just nailed people left and right.
Let me go back here because I wanted to say,
I'm just going to keep with this storm on 19.
Pamela, I'm glad you're chilling in the back seat enjoying the view. I had to go back some comments. Katie, yes, I agree. Someone peed in his Cheerios. You gotta have some excitement in your life, Dr. Valentine.
Right?
You gotta have some.
You go, buddy. Find those Summersville police for me, please. Look at the lower one right here, and this is actually a storm that's just starting to form.
Huh.
But I feel like it's inflow to the one we're going to, starting to pop into it.
But yes, John, I can drive a manual too.
Very well, too.
So, I drove a fire truck that was
A 3-speed.
A 3-speed.
It was a horrible thing to drive.
We are in Summersville, West Virginia.
You good to keep rolling, or do you need to
Yeah,
stop
nope,
while
I'm good.
we're near stuff? I'm just gonna keep with this for now. I mean, it's still doing its thing. What's the motion doing?
Morg said, and now we know why all the Europeans must have dash cams from all the insurance money they cost.
Right.
Oh, sushi. That's Mars's thing. Hi, Kind Bluey. Kind Bluey's here.
Awesome.
Some of our original subs.
Yep. Some of our OGs. We really appreciate y'all joining us today. We can't tell you how much.
Josh loves sushi too. Mars was trying to talk him into Sushi Bomb the other night.
She's tightening up again. She got a little hook. Don't know where she's gonna go though.
Matter what he says, you guys still the best. He's just jealous he can't storm chase.
They say England or just Europe?
No, just John. We don't know where he's from.
Europe.
But he said Americans, so. Another storm chaser at Sheets. There may be.
We're holding it so we can get ahead of this.
It's not as wet as up north of us. They are getting a ton of rain. A lot of flood warnings up there.
Yeah, I feel like the fuel's coming out of this.
Maybe he's a NASCAR driver.
I don't see anything that would
in
be
disguise. Well, we know John doesn't speak English very well. Why are you driving like an old woman? An old women.
Well, if you weren't here for the story, this town likes to give speeding tickets out like candy. So unless you're going the speed limit, it used to be that every person that came through here, and the speed limit was way lower than what it is now. It used to be 40 mile an hour, and you had to drive on this 4-lane highway 40 mile an hour, or you got a ticket. 41 mile an hour, you got a ticket.
Thank you, John Margiotti, if that's how you pronounce your name.
Once we get
New
out of
sub.
here, we will we'll be making a little better time again. Who was that again? It was John, you said?
Yes, just John.
Well, John should get a subscription so he can get to the top of the chat.
It's 70 miles per hour here. Well, this isn't a highway. This is like a 4-lane going through a town. And in America, that's how speed limits are set up.
Yeah, I'm sure that they don't have 70 mile an hour right through the middle of a town that has a red light every corner.
They might if it's Germany and it's the Autobahn.
Well, yeah. Good point. It's tightening up again.
Down in Texas, the back roads are 70 miles an hour.
Yes. That road we were on earlier by the state park, 70 mile an hour. Not that you can ever
What is
go
a
that.
dual carriageway? It looks like a dual carriageway. That's what he said.
That I think is like a 4-lane highway.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what it is. But that's the speed limits here.
It goes up now to 65 here.
Best and most random conversation ever. So we are like, I don't have ADHD, but we're pretty sure Chris does. He will talk, all of a sudden he'll squirrel.
Right.
We are just outside of Summersville, West Virginia.
I'm heading for our overlook right now. Let's see what.
Thank you, Chubbs. We love you too. One of the OGs.
Yeah. Chubbs is a super fan OG.
A dual carriageway is a 2-lane road. This is a 4-lane.
Hey, at least we're getting an education while we're out. I appreciate it.
So, The storm we're on right now
Ton of lightning all of a
is,
sudden.
yeah, it's starting to build again. It's been cycling. There's been a lot of type rotation with it, and then it'll go through its cycle phase. We're trying to get out ahead of it, which I think we're not too far off from it.
No, it's just straight west now. I'm trying to think. Was there somewhere at the top of this mountain that you could see? I think there was one little place you could see west. That's where we need to get to.
Someone said, "Who calls it a carriageway? Are you an 18th century nobleman?" WTF.
I love people.
John is British or acting like one. Someone peed in his Wheaties this morning. That's all we know.
Well, he seemed to get nicer when we told him we're not bums.
Maybe. Yeah, so we have been chasing since about 1995. We never posted anything on social. There was no social media back then. We still had flip phone. Well, we didn't even have a flip phone then. We still had a bag phone that was a cell phone.
Yeah.
And then pagers was a big thing. And then once we got cell phones, there were flip phones and Blackberries.
When was it our very first attempt at like mobile stuff? Remember, I got the Air card for a laptop. Remember, you could stuck it in the USB port. The Air card, the Verizon Air card in the USB port of the computer. That was our first attempt, and we did it with Casey Braffett back. When the freak was that? I feel like that was right around 2000 when we started trying to like actually use radar and stuff because you didn't have access to it. Like when we did it in the 90s, we literally watched the Weather Channel and like anticipated where a storm was going to go, and we'd go out to it just from watching the radar on Weather Channel.
Now John's telling Racer Girl that she can't reach the pedals.
Oh no!
Watch the speed on 19. They love to pull people over. Yes.
Yeah, we know. We do know this area very well. Kind of a second home to us. I have to say the section we came between Charleston and here we've never been on before, except for the Two Hawks nest from this side. So that was new and interesting. I want to go back. I want to go to that Cathedral Falls sometime. Do one of our road trips. That'll be a Binks Adventure Day.
Well, that's okay. John can keep commenting because that just makes our channel bigger. As long as he doesn't say anything too inappropriate. And we don't want him harassing anybody.
Where are you going, guy? Where are you going? It's right over there. Somewhere right over there. Probably all rain wrapped now. It looks like there's some clearing. There is a notch between us and over there.
Okay, Lauren.
I don't want to try to go west at all because we'll just get stuck in a valley. So.
Not 62. You're a little off. A little.
What's that?
He said, I'm guessing you're both 62 years old.
Nope.
John did. You're 11.
We'll keep it cordial.
Were we chasing on the second when West Virginia and Ohio got hit pretty hard? We were, but we were...
Is that when we were in Illinois?
We were in Illinois, unfortunately. We have been to the Hocking Hills. We've been there probably 6 or 7 times.
Maybe even more?
Yeah, maybe more. We always rent a cabin, and usually in the winter, because it's just a nice getaway when we need a stress break from work. Okay, you're 61 now.
Still over a decade away.
If you can figure out what that means. It's okay.
To our west, she's ramping up. She's got a lot of lightning all of a sudden.
Nope, we're still younger than 53, John.
Y'all get close though.
And Mark said, John isn't annoying me because I can out-troll the trolls.
I'd love to go west just a hair.
See, Dr. Valentine's a very smart man. He said, I never try to guess people's ages, especially women.
That gets you in trouble, right?
Yes. So we have not chased any well, I wouldn't say we don't chase hurricanes. Josh went down for a
Tropical storm Ophelia.
yeah,
Here's our
Ophelia
view.
last year. It was just a tropical storm, but very close to a
Low clouds,
Cat 1.
can't see.
and we were in a tropical storm on our honeymoon that we almost got stuck on Ocracoke Island. That was not fun.
No, not at all. Now our storm's just to our west, but what a crappy view. Looks like the rotation's dying off a little bit or ramping.
John the Troll has been around since the Buffalo Blizzard. Well, he's getting us all our channels bumped because it gets us recommended. The more viewers we have, the more comments we have. Ocracoke is one of our favorite beaches to go to. We always stay down in the villages, usually around Buxton and Frisco, and we will get the ferry over to Ocracoke and hang out on the beach because we love that you can drive out on the beach and no one is out there. That's the most amazing part.
I'm gonna pull off.
This is our overlook, isn't it?
Yes.
So, hey, Chops, if you're still watching, here's our overlook.
From last year. I'm gonna pull in for a hot second and just kind of try to get a little bit of a plan here. And man, I'm gonna check my camera battery too.
I won't tell the story again, I promise, Trebona. We were on the last ferry though. I have to get my digs in at Trebona because he always gets them in at us.
Yeah, right.
We love Trebona. Okay, kind Bluey.
Alright, we'll give you a view for a little bit here. It's kind of a crappy view today. Drizzly and bleh. I'm gonna check my camera and I'm gonna try to get a...
That's what we said, Katie. We think he's 11.
Oh yeah, rotation's dying. No good, no good. She ramped up there for a hot second, now she's going bleh.
Well, then maybe we need to... You gotta change your battery?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I don't know if there's any other around or not.
Conneaut, Ohio. Any severe weather heading there? There you go. Josh just answered you. South and east of you.
South and east of us?
No, Conneaut, Ohio.
Okay.
We're just changing the 360 battery. We'll be back on the road.
And trying to get an idea where I want to go to.
Yeah, I'm not sure we're gonna get behind this again.
I mean, we are. We're right beside it, but it's dying a little. But I don't think there's any other games in town either.
It might be cycling again. This is the most horrible area of West Virginia to chase. Do you remember how many times we went back and forth on 79 last year?
I wonder if our high spot up at that parking rod would be a good spot.
If you can get to it.
We can, for sure. Oh, what's it doing? What's it doing? Norm Smith's right behind us now.
I saw that.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Well, it's starting almost like it's transferring its energy a little bit.
Clay. Where's Clay at?
Straight west of us.
Okay, that's where... It's just west of us. That's a storm we're going after. Lauren, I completely feel you on that.
I say, right now, I think our best bet's get to 79, and we'll just get right in front of it, whichever way it goes, and then that's going to be it. We're not going to be able to stay after it after that, but... we'll see where it's going to cross 79 at. I don't want to get back behind it again.
That's awesome, Brian. Got his grandma out.
Chasing.
Maybe.
It seems like it keeps trying to want to wrap up again.
So the paranormal thing, yeah, like, if anybody's interested, look into the PA Bigfoot camping adventure. They're doing like this 2-day event at a campground with, I don't know how many speakers they have now, and workshops and vendors and night hikes. My brother is hosting that, and we will be there with a vendor table. Yes, I agree. Tottos. Oh, you took her to the eclipse. Yeah,
that's awesome.
We took Chris's mom out for the eclipse. Well, Josh did.
Yeah, Josh did.
Drove her out to Northwest Ohio for that.
We had
Met us
Mars
there.
and Jeremy. Now we do know that south on 79, no good for views anywhere, but we can get right where it crosses. Maybe that's what we need to do.
Town are we near now? I haven't looked at the...
Birch River.
Birch River, West
Cowan.
Virginia. It's called the PA Bigfoot Adventure. And there's an event in Michigan called Siren Con, where people gather up and sound off tornado sirens in the woods. Yeah, I had a... If you're... Dr. Valentine, if you're talking about... I had a lot of people call me a liar. I was in a documentary talking about my sighting, and a lot of people made some nasty comments, and I just have to kind of blow it off because I know what I saw. You can believe me if you want to, and if you don't, that's on you. But I know what I saw. My partner that was with me in the ambulance saw it also, so it wasn't like I was just making it up. But, and it changed a lot. Like, when you're told your whole life that these things don't exist and you see one walk across the road in front of you, it changes your whole outlook on a lot of things. Oh, Lauren found the emojis. I'm glad you found them. He might be a lizard person. a couple times, but only during the day. We try to be respectful of areas. If it's a no trespassing, we don't go in unless we have permission. We've always been into ghosts and spirits and things like that. The Bigfoot thing is all new to me within the last 2 years. My brother has been researching Bigfoot his whole life, and I always kind of was like,
You're more into the spirit.
yeah,
the
I was more in the spirit thing, but you know, you never know what can happen to someone.
A little bit, and maybe just try to get one last up close look at it if it does anything before we can't chase it anymore, unless it runs right up along Interstate 79. We could chase this thing the whole way home, maybe.
I don't know about Loch Ness Monster. I've never witnessed anything like that, so I can't say for sure. I'm not gonna tell you it's not real.
We did visit Lake Champlain.
Yeah.
We saw the statue of Champ.
I apologize, everybody, for the bad streaming. We are in bad area right now. We do have a mobile hotspot. Doesn't always work when you're in between mountains, and we're under a storm, so that doesn't help either.
It should get a little better as we get closer to the interstate up here. I'm going to stop at the intersection up here and try to get out ahead of right in front of it when it comes across, and then we'll see where we go from there. It might keep following 79, so...
No tornadoes in Lancaster County.
I just don't know the fuels here anymore like we had down further south. Those places that are ramped up the most. Did any of these ever go tornado warned today at all? I don't remember.
What's that?
Did any of them go tornado warned at all today?
I have not seen a single warning.
This one should have. I definitely feel like when it was right over in, like right in the area Interstate 64 and around Montgomery and everything around 60, it probably should have been. I don't know if it was doing anything, but we definitely had the couplet.
That is true, Josh. We have seen over 18 tornadoes. All along with us if you want to watch. We had a lot of interesting views last year.
But the way this year's going, we may only be going to Ohio.
True.
Ohio and West Virginia. Oh, ramping up again.
It's tightening up again. Thanks for watching along with us, Canal.
Just to update you guys, we're almost to Sutton, West Virginia, where Interstate 79 and Route 19 come together. I am going to go south on 79 to get in front of the rotation of this thing and see what we see.
We're trying to get there. Trying.
South it is. Is our Josh still watching?
Yes.
Would imagine he would agree with my 79 south for a little ways. See if we can get right in front of this fucker and bugger. Back towards Charleston, everybody. It might be going out for dominant. Might be. The RFD really ramped up. Really ramped up.
There is some hail. I don't know of any right now at this moment. None in this storm that I can see. Well, welcome, Shava.
I can't remember if there's that rest area.
No, Chris turned off the ferry crossings on his GPS.
Yeah, that ain't happening again, let me tell you. No.
No more of that.
Let's see, I might not want to go too far. Maybe I should have waited a minute up here. I don't know. It seems like it keeps moving this way. Nah, it's still moving north. Is there a rest area that's up on a hill right now here?
I don't know that.
I think there is.
Any of our... Yes, Mars got her eclipse rock. She did. She cleaned it all off and took it home with her. The biggest tornado we got, Dr. Valentine, was a wedge tornado in Grady, New Mexico, but it was never rated because it didn't do any structural damage.
It was all in open ground.
Yeah, it was open ground. Down that part, you're up on the plateaus, so...
What they call it, the Cap Rock.
Yeah.
That was a monster that people are like, we're lucky nobody got killed that day because there was so many chasers and that storm got big fast, caught some people off guard. I think a lot of people had hail damage and stuff, but I don't think anybody got seriously hurt or anything. We were
Want me
lucky
to...
with
Is
it.
any of our West Virginia...
In the path of it here.